Boom.
Yo.
What's up, everybody? We're back for the Revenge of the Crit episode 64. Holy shit. God.
Like, are you doing, like, count?
I don't know why I was doing that voice. It's
64 episodes.
Next will be 65.
And then we will execute Order 66.
Except not really. It's just the title of the episode.
Yeah, maybe. We'll see. But yeah, welcome to the
Fuck you mean we'll see. Hold up.
Dude, you literally told me it's not gonna be that way.
I gotta keep some
about?
suspense going a little bit. A little bit of suspense. But yeah, welcome to tonight's episode.
Just wait, it's gonna be a dream Order 66, and then we wake up, oh shit, not yet.
I imagined Soren.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know, like the force works in weird ways. Sometimes you get vision, sometimes you don't. It's different from Jedi to Jedi, you know. Like, we're not gonna be harbor too much on that. But anyway, we are continuing tonight's little downtime arc throughout Coruscant. Well, we are down Chiss for the moment, but he'll be arriving a little bit later, and then we'll get to the extra fun things we have planned. Hey, thanks for the new people we have arriving in the chat. But
Yo.
yeah.
Yo!
Yo, yiggity yo.
But yes, just going down the line and just giving our spiels before we get into the meat of things. I am Kevin, your DM for the past, present, and future sessions. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Next, down the line, we have Christian.
Yo, yiggity yo. My name is Christian, better known as Kappa in the online community, and I am sorry for all the vegans and vegetarians in chat who aren't into the meat of the episode. We'll get into the main part of the episode, the main entree,
Yes.
and we have vegetarian and vegan options for you.
Yes,
So just
there'll be a tofu version of these. I
had tofu earlier today, and it was delicious. It had like this really.
Yeah,
They had this like soy sauce. It was a little bit vinegary, and it was lightly fried, so you had that light crisp on the outside and the.
Nami.
I need to try one day because every Teen Titans makes tofu look disgusting.
You've never eaten tofu?
Never. I'm pretty sure.
Not even in miso soup?
I've never had. I'm not a soup person.
Kevin, oh no. Literally.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Don't judge me.
There's a lot. Okay, so there's a lot. Okay, this is a conversation for a fucking break, but there's a lot of tofu out there. There's a tofu out there for you.
Okay.
This is where the fun begins.
Fucking damn it. About miso soup of all goddamn things.
Love miso soup.
All right, that's Christian. After that, we have Tati.
Oh yeah, this is happening. Yo, Tati here. Playing your favorite edgy Zabrak Raziel. Pain is his game, as always, and trying to keep people alive and suffering inside. Yeah, it hasn't changed. We'll see if he can get his spirits lifted, but yeah, the boys.
Yes, edgelord for life.
Yeah.
I mean, we'll see how the war pans out. We'll see how true that statement is.
Yep.
And after that, we have Jinkles. Oh my god. What the fuck?
How did you have that up so fast?
I have my thing ready at all times. What are you talking about?
No, but see, we were talking about Animorphs before the episode started, and that's the little jingle that goes on before the Animorphs.
I've had that saved for so long.
Oh my god!
You just had it ready for us.
I literally the entire time, like Christian and Tati were going off, I was just deciding, what sound effect should I play right now? Ooh, I have the dick one. That'd be relevant.
Oh my
Dick entertainment, y'all.
Wait, is this one better?
And the tiger poster.
God.
Was that Rainbow Bright or something? What was
Yeah,
that?
the
No,
Rainbow
What was that?
Zoo Books.
Zoo Books, yes, the
Zoo
Zoo Books.
Books, dude, I
Those-
remember. Oh, the Zoo Books takes me back. Let me tell you.
Oh,
Oh,
I just,
man.
Anyway,
I just
hi.
got younger by like 10 years. Go ahead, do your...
Seriously.
Hi, I'm Jinkles. I'm literally deep diving into Animorphs before this episode. I play the lovely Shir'iven, and I'm just happy that we're getting a nice role-playing episode today.
Yeah.
Oh shit, yeah, I play Soren. My bad, I didn't say that earlier.
Light little facts. Like, I play Soren. He's just around. Yeah, and after that, he's not here right now, but he's here in our hearts until he gets here. Chase.
And then he's out of our hearts.
Yeah. That's literally he is out of our hearts, but metaphysically, emotionally, mentally, he is in all of our hearts. Chase playing RC0947 Viper, if you're nasty. But yeah.
Oh, and we nasty.
Son of a bitch. All right. But yeah, with all of that out of the way, I will get our introduction rolling. We didn't pick someone to do a recap. I just realized.
I thought you did.
God damn it. I mean, I don't know if
Is it Obi-Wan's turn?
It's Obi-Wan's turn.
it's Obi-Wan's turn. God fucking damn it.
Or wait, you could do Patch. You could do Patch.
Actually, yeah, do Patch, actually. Do Patch.
I'll do Patch. Yeah, that's
Do Patch.
nice
Do
change of
Patch.
pace. We'll do
Let's-
Patch.
Yeah.
Let me. All right. So now I have to know the timing of this fucking thing. Okay. Hold on.
This is what happens when you don't assign someone.
Listen, it's been.
You fool.
I kid.
I know. All right. And
Not just the men. And the children, too.
son of a stop! We're rolling.
I killed them.
Commander's log. Well, that feels real weird to say. Patch here. We, the General and I, and the rest of our comrades are back from the Battle of Jakku, and proceedings have been quite weird as of late. There's been some... Soren and Shir'iven have come back from weird visions of sorts with the Grand Master, even though he is most certainly dead, and there's been some... Shir'iven's Padawan's been acting a little weird lately. Not sure what's going on there. Viper seems a bit on edge himself. Don't know if something new is going on his front. But right now we're all back on Coruscant, and I'm just looking for a nice, relaxing day to enjoy the peace that is Galactic City.
Good luck.
Good luck indeed.
Good luck.
So,
Dun dun dun.
friends, foes,
Hello.
and undecided.
Yo.
We are, y'all are back on Coruscant. I believe, what was the very last thing was D-Geg storming out of the conversation y'all were having about?
Actually,
it was-
no. Shir'iven getting promoted to Jedi Council member along with
That's
Master
right.
Ro.
I totally forgot about that.
Yes.
That whole conversation with
You
Windu
forgot about my
and
birthday present?
I'm sorry. I have
How dare.
goldfish brain. But yes, that's right. You guys were just in the Jedi Council chambers, and Rose sort of like gave you like a nice pat on the back as like he walks out of like you wanted like some alone time with Windu and Yoda to discuss the potential threat that Palpatine poses with how he ordered the Galactic Marines to execute those sources of rum that were prisoners at the time under your watch.
And I did let him know about what Soren and Raziel were told about bringing back like a souvenir of sorts. But obviously the souvenir that obviously he would have wanted, I'm giving to Yoda and Windu.
Okay. Yeah, and Yoda says that he will he will lock that in the lower chambers of the Jedi Temple, so it is under safe keeping.
Another fine addition to my collection.
Yeah, you guys really have a knack. Like, first it was Aloe stealing all the fucking lightsabers, and now you guys. I think
She was right. She was right. She was.
Yeah. I mean, hey, like, you want to nerf your enemies, just steal their fucking laser swords.
We're following her footsteps.
But yeah.
Doing what she would have wanted.
But yeah. But yeah, I will say, like, as like this meeting is like starting to adjourn, Yoda will kind of look to you, Shir'iven, and go,
Master Shiri, one other word I have for you.
Yes, Master Yoda.
Dooku, awaiting his sentence, he is. Down below, requested you a couple of times, he has.
Before the trial? Did he say exactly why?
Tell me he will not.
Would it be okay if I visit then?
Of course.
and Viper will sort of like be with you guys and go look to Shir'iven, and like the rest of you guys go,
I should probably check in on Crate Squad, seeing how they're doing over them. After the mission, it's probably taken a lot out of them.
Right, Viper. Definitely checking on them. We'll let you know what happens.
And he will take off on a speeder and just ride off on and attend to them. But yeah, are all of you guys going down as well?
Well, I don't know. Is this something that you want support with, Shiri?
Well, if they're asking for us to be witnesses at his trial, then we should all be there.
Okay. Sure.
Then I'll come too.
And then we can celebrate your promotion.
Perhaps a few rounds at Dex's wouldn't help. Would help.
All right.
Sure it would.
But yeah, like to clarify, like this is Dooku from the prison in the Jedi Temple has been asking for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So you all guys are all going down there?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah?
So you guys will go to where the main lift of the Jedi Temple is, and you know it's relatively late in the evening. It's probably like past sunset at this point. And you guys eventually like will go down. It's surprisingly deep within the temple. Like you're pretty sure you're probably just below the ground level, and like you know like this temple is like massive steps that lead to the top, and this is like you could tell you're probably definitely just below the surface of Coruscant. And as you guys are as the doors from the lift open, and you're seeing that there are all these like various like glass clear Duraglass chambers that are like holding. A lot of them appear to be empty, but there are a few that are containing various either dark Jedi or people who, if you like look up on like their records, like on the display by each of the cells, they show like what crime that they have committed or how long their sentence is for, or like they're awaiting trial, all this sort of stuff. But there's that along with a bunch of Jedi and Sith artifacts, sort of like in like these display areas, and yeah, they appear to be under like
prison?
heavy lock and key, and like you see like Jedi Temple guard are stationed all over this place.
Very cool. Very cool.
All right.
Alrighty, let's head over to Dooku's cell.
Yeah, and you go over to a cell, and you see that like he already looks like quite a bit more messy than you remember him. Like he is manacled to the floor, just by his hand, so he can stand up. But you see that his beard is very shaggy and mangled. His hair is like longer. It's like almost to halfway down his face.
How long? Holy shit! How long's it been?
Hasn't it been like a month or two?
I think so. Or like
Wait, cause
no. Oh yeah, that's
cause we.
It's been like a week, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'll say like he looks a little bit like unkept. If
Okay,
it's been a week.
okay.
Yeah, because the temple bombing wasn't that long before Jakku.
Right,
Sounds like wait a damn minute.
Yeah, it was like 3 or 4 days
Unless
before
the force,
Jakku.
unless the force makes people age more.
Works in mysterious ways.
Yeah. But yeah, like yeah, in the week's time, like he, like his beard grew more like unkempt, and like his hair's like a little bit longer, like noticeably so.
Okay.
And he's just kind of looking to the floor, and then just noticing you guys all approach his cell.
You asked to speak with us?
Indeed I did.
You look so bad, Master Dukes.
Well, that's what being locked away in to rot will do to you. As well
He
as...
brought it on himself.
Yeah, whose fault is that?
If only you could have seen the bigger picture, my dear.
Just addressing you directly, Shir'iven.
It's what Qui-Gon would have wanted. To see the Jedi reborn from flame.
He wouldn't have wanted it the way that you want it to be.
And how do you know that? Have you been communicating with him as well?
Like, does he mean like my force
Yeah,
ghosts? Like,
my
minute.
eyes widen at that. Like Soren's eyes, like, hold on.
What does he mean?
What do you mean by as well?
Yeah, Shiri at that, she's like,
Isn't Qui-Gon dead?
Oh, he is very much dead.
you're...
It is unfortunate. Fell by the hands of your master.
Looking to you, Raz.
He's not my master anymore. But I know what he did.
And just kind of looking back to you.
I would have gone to the ends of the galaxy to find him myself. To find Maul myself and deal with him. But the Council thought that was too brash. So I dove into research. Deep within the archives, anything I could find. And there were ways that to communicate with those long past. And I was able to call upon his spirit to enlighten me on his grander vision.
Fuck, would this be a lore check, or would that be, like, a
Yeah,
fucking
you give me a lore check.
insight? Okay. Hold on.
Or it lore to figure out, like, if you know that's the case, or if you insight to want to see if you believe him or not.
I'll do lore. I mean, I have an 8 in both.
I was gonna say you do lore.
I'll
Can I
do
insight
lore,
this?
yeah.
Okay.
26 in lore.
26 for lore for Shir'iven.
Should I still roll the insight?
Yeah, go ahead and roll the insight.
Okay, I'm trying to insight if he's just trying to get a rise out of Shiri, you know, or if there's some truth to what his words are.
All right, go ahead and make an insight check.
Chapow!
Wow.
Nice.
Wow.
Did we both pass?
33.
I love it when a chapow like actually chapow.
Is this the first time a chapow has gotten you this high of a roll?
Yeah, I think so. Like anytime I go chapow, it's always like when I'm rolling con saves or like wisdom or something, and it fails horribly.
All right. So, with the 33 in insight, you see is being truthful. But there is a twinge of uncertainty as like, how much does he know that this really is Qui-Gon? Or if not, something else.
Oh, fuck.
And Shir'iven, with the 26, you've heard tales of Force ghosts, but it's been mostly like a myth or like something from Legend of like, oh, Jedi or like any Force sensitive that is in tune with the Force to enough of a degree can, you know, live forever theoretically through the Force as a ghost. But again, like, you haven't done enough of the research.
It's kind of like a wives' tale, like, oh, this is what young Padawans hear or whatever. So, shit like that, right?
Yeah, like, it's something more like, yeah, like, it's something the Jedi Masters tell younglings in order to, like, comfort them of, like, oh, your master's not dead, he's, like, part of the Force, and you can always hear them, yada, 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 that kind of thing.
I don't believe you. No, that...
I've
lying.
had access to the restricted section, my dear. And seeing that you are a master now yourself, and one of the High Council, you can read the filings for yourself.
I kind of looked to the group on this, like... Fucking, I cannot believe this.
Yeah, and catching that, Soren's just gonna like, hold on, Shiri, don't listen to this fool. And then I'll turn over to address Dooku. How do you really know that this is actually Qui-Gon?
I know my Padawan when I see him.
Is he, like, putting his face right to the glass?
You know,
This is like a fucking Hannibal Lecter shit.
yeah.
Yeah, and Raz looks... Oh, go ahead.
I'll just be like, there are extremely powerful forces at play. The Arbiter of the Dark Side has fooled us once before. I know this. I've seen it happen. How do you know you're not being coerced, deceived by great powers unknown?
I have been around. I have been a Jedi Master and a member of the Council for longer than I can remember. If the Force is attempting to fool me, I would have sensed it.
Would you, though? Because the dark side has a way of manipulating thoughts, emotions.
You, of all
You would-
people, should not question me.
Dooku, you were as hurt by the loss of Qui-Gon as anyone here. Who's to say that Raz might be right? Who's to say it's something playing with your emotions? Gripping onto that final hope that you have of him being out there.
Just kind of, like, closes his eyes and turns his head away.
Just don't hold on to something that I did in my past.
I can let go of Qui-Gon as soon as you've let go of Master Kenobi.
Okay, cheap shot.
Do not wish to speak of it. He has no matter right now. All that is what's going on between all what you've planned, what you've done. Why else you want us here?
I just wanted to see you again. I'm likely going to either be executed for my supposed actions, or be exiled to the Citadel. And frankly, I can't quite tell which fate is more fitting for me.
Death. Death would be a blessing for what you've done to all these children, to fellow knights and masters within the academy. You don't deserve to die.
You're not sounding very much like a Jedi, Master Shiri.
I'm going to rest my hand on Shiri's shoulder and just kind of pull Shiri back just a little bit, and he's just trying to goad you into slipping up. Anything that he can use.
Right. Shiri takes a breath before looking back to Dooku. Are you just looking to go to Son? What is this? Just continue to torment us, or you're locked behind that cell. Just until you get to your trial. Is that it?
I have ways of getting my own pleasure. I figured I'd enjoy my final moments before I am sent away.
Look at you.
We will give our testimonies when asked. You know what you've done. You've brought it on yourself. May the Force guide whatever decision the Council may make.
I look forward to hearing their decision.
He kind of like sits back down in a meditative stance, still shackled.
And with that, Shiri she just turns away and she starts walking back to the lift.
Mm-hmm.
Dan, after a moment of just eyeing Dooku, Raz will follow Shiri.
All right.
Same.
Okay. And with that, you guys leave the temple a bit saddened or unsure how to take this revelation from Dooku, but as you guys are coming out, the night is yours. If there's anything specific you guys want to do, just the three of you, or anything like that.
Okay, well, forget that, loser. Let's celebrate your promotion. Yeah, we can deal with that. We can deal with Dooku and whatever he's got cooking later. I refuse to let that gack stain ruin.
Gack stain.
What?
Hold on, I'm trying to remember what the fuck a gack is, because I know this is a Star Wars thing, but my brain.
Yeah. I always thought gack was like the equivalent of like poo poo. Am I right? Am I close?
No.
Oh, dang
it's
it.
wait, it's called gack
No,
is a
it's
king.
Gack is like, you remember like Floam and shit? Gack is like just slime without the beads in it.
Yeah, so I know that.
It's gack.
It says on the fandom it's Wookiee. On Wikipedia it's a cantina, but sure, we'll say that there's a species or a creature called gack that people just refer to.
I mean, it fits still.
Yeah, it does.
It's still work.
Yeah.
Yeah, continue.
But
Yeah.
No, you're absolutely right, and I'd like to take my mind off that. Let's celebrate, come on. Dexes might be open for a bit longer, so we could probably miss the crowd.
And then from there, we can take on some bars. I've never been to a bar here in Coruscant.
Oh, that's right. You talked about that.
Well, we can go right after, I promise.
So you guys are just looking to spend the night bar diving?
Bar crawl.
Bar crawl.
Yeah.
Galactic bar crawl. Let's fucking go.
I challenge Raz.
If he can hold down his drink.
Oh my! The guy with zero con challenges the Zabrak to a drinking game. What?
I also challenge Shiri.
All right.
The 4+4 Constitution. All right, here we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you get a +2 from being in the aura, unless Shir'iven turns that shit off. But all right. So.
Sure, he turns it. No. It's the funniest thing. I just see them like getting ready to start. It's like Raz is counting to 3, 2. Aura turns off. 1.
Okay, so
Amazing, yes.
so you guys hitch a speeder ride over to Dex's diner, and yeah, it's a pretty like chill night over there, all things considered. Like you get a couple of droids, some other like just like regular like civilian like humanoids and other like alien races. Like in Thorian, you have a Cathar just chilling by like the desk, and like, are you guys like kicking in the door and just being like, party?
We're not kicking in the door.
Soren like kicks towards sup, bitches.
Shiri has respect for Dex's diner. She's not doing that.
Yeah.
Her friend. That is her bestie. No, we're not doing that to his fucking building.
Okay. So you guys walk in.
Yeah.
And like Dex like sort of like peeking behind the kitchen, like the lady droid is like, all right, a cup of Java juice for you, dear. All right, just sending the tab your way. And then like Dex comes out the way, he's like,
Hey, Shuri, my old girl, come on over here.
he's like just like mounding over to you, like to give you a big old hug.
Oh yeah, Shuri's gonna hug this dude.
He hugs you with 3 arms, and like the other arm, you see he's just like pulling up the back of his pants because like his ass crack is showing. And he's just like,
I'll come on down. I'll get your. Just what do you all feel tonight?
Well, we're looking to celebrate.
Ooh.
Don't keep it on the down low.
Right. It's totally fair. Yeah, just name your drinks and I'll be sure to send them all your way.
What do we got for drinks?
well, there is the Tatooine sunrise. There's like
yeah,
there's that. We have Hot's Delight, which is basically like a White Russian.
Love it.
Yeah.
Nice.
There is the trying to think. The Jedi Onslaught, which is like if you like drop this like fruit into a drink, it just lights, it glows a little bit.
Very cool. Very cool.
Yeah. And you have Jawa juice, staple, obviously. Yeah, that's as far as like fruity. There's like that's like a mix of like the fruity / hard alcohol goes. And there's like regular like like alcohol like Mailarunade. And trying to think what else. And like just like regular like.
Oh wait, I got one. Fuzzy tauntaun.
The fuzzy tauntaun.
Fuzzy navel.
What
Okay.
the fuck is a fuzzy tauntaun?
Yeah, fuzzy navel. Yeah, I know what that is.
Fuzzy navel.
I'm not versed in alcohol, so you're gonna.
That's right.
Okay,
I forgot.
okay,
Our GM is not versed in drinks.
It's okay. It's basically like orange juice, peach schnapps, and then like think of it as like a screwdriver, just like a little less like potent.
Oh, okay. But yeah, the fuzzy tauntaun, sure. We'll add that to the list of drinks. But yeah, that is sort of the array of alcoholic stuff there. And yeah, then like Dex kind of looks at you, Raz, and goes like,
You gonna be drinking as well? You don't look exactly, look a little bit on the younger side, if you ask me. I mean, I ain't gonna judge. I mean, drinking age is like 16, but that kind of is confusing. Depending on the races, it's just a lot to like manage. So
Don't Zabrak follow the same age as humans? Hold up.
I think actually, I'm just out of character. I'm pretty sure it's a little. I think they reach adults like faster than humans do.
Yeah. Like your rite of passage was at like 16, if not a little bit earlier. So
yeah,
in the eyes of galactic law, you are an adult.
technically speaking. So, I
Sure,
mean,
yeah.
looks can be deceiving. Plus, I say that I'm of age. Just give me one.
All right. Any preference between the drinks I've got on this menu here?
And he like shows you like all, basically like a hollow, a hollow menu
Yeah.
of everything.
Shiri at that, she's just like, you know what, Dex? You can surprise me.
All right. All right. Surprise for Sherry. And what about you, Blue Boy?
I'll just have do you have any sort of mead?
Mead.
Remind
Yeah,
me
this
what
is-
mead is like the
this-
equivalent of like beer essentially, or like it's,
Yeah, it's pretty much.
Yeah.
It basically someone's asking for a beer-ish, you know.
okay.
It's like a little bit harder than beer.
Yeah, just a little like a cider, like a hard cider.
Yeah.
Oh, we have this fine cider from the Naboo fields. They're yeah, they harvest their little flowers and stuff in wheats to make this crazy good mead. It's quite delicious.
Sure. Yeah. So let's get a picture of that, and
Right.
and we'll see where the night takes us, Dex.
It's like, and then like looks to you, Raz, like,
Any preference looking at that kid?
I'll try the Tatooine sunrise.
All right. Draw, you got all that?
and goes like, I heard you Dex the first time, and then like she just kind of like whizzes past him going into the kitchen and preps everything, and
We here at Revenge of the Crit support drinking responsibly.
yes,
Yes.
please,
Yes, absolutely.
please do not speeder or role play.
Don't
and
Don't speeder and drive.
Yeah, don't speeder and
no,
drive.
don't drink and speeder. Don't drink and speeder.
Don't drinking speeder.
Don't drink and speeder. Yep.
All right. Don't drink and speed. But yeah. So you guys, are you looking to get a booth, or are you just like sitting like sort of at the
Let's get a booth.
All right.
Yeah.
He'll fix you up a nice little booth, and he like with all like his the droid will come out like with like these like three trays, one with the mead and like regular like tankard with like 3 tankards, another with like 3 shot glasses of the or like one or sort of like a pre-mixed bottle of the what did I say?
Tatooine sunrise.
Tatooine sunrise, yeah. And for you, she will bring you a decent couple shots worth of the Hoth special. I forget what the what
Ooh,
it was.
okay.
Yeah. But yeah, and she'll just kind of like, just ask me if you need anything else, honey. And
Thank you, darling.
then she'll just like kind of roll on out.
Kev, I'm sorry. We do this to you every time.
it's totally fine. Like my brain is always geared towards gone, but it's nice to be like, you put me on my toes with this all. It's like, ooh, you're drinking stuff. This is the thing I haven't researched at all. But yeah, and yeah, you guys just have the table to yourselves. It's a nice. I'd say it's probably around like 10 p.m. Maybe shooting around 10:30.
Mhm.
And Dex's diner still relatively busy outside.
All right.
Cool.
So
Cool.
Shiri's gonna take a shot of that of the surprise drink that Dex made her
Yeah.
and pour herself that shot.
Yeah. The first thing you notice, this is the coldest drink you ever had in your life.
Oh, it's
Yeah, it's like it's not a slushy even, but like you notice like as like you're bringing it up to your lips to drink it and like it goes down your throat, like you're noticing like there are like little bits of like fine ice in there. Like it's not like big enough to chew, it's just right where it almost feels like a slushy, but you don't have
Yeah.
to like And it comes down with this I'll say go ahead and roll me a con save, please.
oh fuck. So, like Shiri, like she's holding it in her hand first of all.
Yeah.
Before I roll, she just kind of like shocked for a minute because like she's noticing like oh wow, there's not really many icicles in there's not much ice in here in this shot. Yeah, it's fucking freezing.
Yeah.
She looks to Soren. She looks to Raz.
and immediately fucking downs it.
All right, let's see.
Whoa.
18.
That's pretty good.
You get the shivers for a hot minute. You avoid like
Yes.
actually like, you know, feeling cold to the point of like, you know, like freezing over, but
Yeah, Shiri like immediately like just feels that like, you know, like when your body is like regulating temperature and you get like that fucking shiver up your spine and stuff.
Yes.
Like that's definitely what Shiri does. She's like, oh.
yeah.
She puts the shot glass down for a minute. She's like, yeah, he really surprised me with that one.
Is it a bit cold? I can have the ice follicle amount taken down the next batch for you.
No, it's fine. I was honestly just not expecting it. That's it.
There's no way that it's that cold. Hold on.
Shiri pours him a glass.
Yeah,
Like
give
a shot.
I grew up on the frozen planet of on the frozen Chiss homeworld, so this should be nothing.
Right, make
I
me a
will-
con save, Soren.
I will-
I'm saving the Shiri's aura is off.
Right, just a straight con save.
4.
Oh no!
So, immediately, you're
Yeah.
just like, you like the back, like it almost feels like your whole throat just freezes up for a minute.
Mhm.
And you'll take 3 points of cold damage.
Sure.
And
Yeah.
It's just like immediate goosebumps, and like your hairs are just stiff if there's any left. And
Yeah, and then I'll just be like, okay, why do my teeth hurt?
Does he have a brain freeze? Does he have a brain freeze?
I absolutely have a brain freeze.
Push your tongue to the roof of your mouth.
I'm doing it. I'm doing it.
What is that drink?
Do you want to try it?
He just kind of has his hand out. Give me a glass.
Shiri pours a shot.
All right, another con save for Raz.
We'll see. My oh yeah, my cons are good.
Now he just gets like the flavor. That's it.
Yeah. At that point, it's like you taste the coldness, Raz, and it is like for Shir'iven and Raz, like from your environments, especially like you guys, your areas are a little more, homeworlds are a bit more humid, a bit more on the hot side. Soren basically just got a whole taste of home and then some with his drink, but for you, Raz and Shiri, it's like it's pleasant. It's like a different feeling of like all this coldness, but
How it feels to chew 5 gum.
But yeah, what was it?
Stimulate your senses.
Oh my god! Call back.
But yeah, it's certainly different, and like you're holding this down better than like the champagne back on Mandalore, Raz. But
Oh yeah, by a lot.
About the champagne.
That's okay. You got a nat 1 back then and spit on Vizsla.
but yeah,
He deserved it.
He did. But yeah, Resk, he kind of like shivers for a brief second, and then he's just like, "Oh, I can see what you mean.
It's quite good.
Reminds me
Yeah.
of home.
It's not bad.
Super cold.
It's a bit cold though."
Apparently, it's too cold for Soren's taste, which I'm quite surprised about.
I am too, okay? Just chill. All right.
That's a good pun there.
Thank you, Bex.
Oh god.
you guys like keep pounding that. You're not.
Yeah.
I'll say like getting around tipsy at this point, and you guys are gonna continue like through like the Naboo mead or the sunrise.
Quick question though, because would alcohol count as a poison?
Alcohol, yes, it would be.
Okay.
Let's see if there's. Oh, that's right. Yeah.
I have resistance.
Yeah. So, if you guys are continuing on through the night drinking, Raz
Shiri's
and
tolerance
Soren
is
are
high.
gonna be way more drunker than Shir'iven is, or at least it's gonna take you two, Raz and Soren, a longer time to get drunk than Shiri to get drunk. Or no, Shiri will take a longer time to get drunk. But
Gotcha.
yeah.
Hang on.
Soren and Raz are like fucking head first on the table. How are you not drunk?
It's like fucking Cap is like in Avengers, just like drinking, like, I can't get drunk anymore.
Yeah, I mean, he ordered the drink, so he'd have the sunrise as well.
Okay.
So he'd probably be a bit he'd be drinking a bit as well.
Okay. Yeah, this is, like, not even back home on Iridonia, or not even with Maul, like, you've never had the chance to really drink heavily. You've always heard tales from your father, like, whenever a hard day's work was done on the farm, he'd always, like, try to, like, arrange at least one night over the week with, his other, friends in the village, and they would just, like, play sabak and, like, just pound some meat that you guys made at home. But you never got to experience that until now, and, yeah, it's certainly an experience.
Yeah, he's a bit hungover. Would he be hungover or would he be tipsy at this point?
Yeah.
Tipsy,
Hungover's
hungover
later.
hungover comes like when you're getting over your tipsiness.
That's
yeah.
right. That's
Yeah,
right.
y'all
okay,
gotta feel
yeah.
this in the morning. Well,
Yeah.
Soren and Raz are for sure, but yeah.
So he'd kind of be like slouching on the table more, but like he'd still be having a good time. Wow. Yeah, I've never gotten this drunk before. This is
Good time.
quite an experience. Good time. Yeah.
It's best when you're doing it with friends.
That's for sure. Think with everything going on, I'd needed this.
Okay.
I'll make sure we're fine. Don't worry. So you two feel free to have what
You-
like.
That's right. You have
How are
responsibilities
you?
now.
How are you not as affected as me and Soren? How?
Twi'leks have this natural resistance to certain toxins within our body.
You've been
but just-
fake drinking the whole night. I've been watching.
What are you talking about?
Watching.
Shiri holds up the bottle with like the hot thing. This is half gone. You only had 2 shots.
I'll point at a puddle on the floor. Look, how do you explain that then? That's all the drinks that you were supposed to have.
That's from when you spilled your mead earlier.
I
I
thought
did no such
you
thing.
dude. I thought you could handle your liquor a bit more than you seemed like you could.
And I totally can.
That small stature does
That's-
not fit you well.
That's a lot. That's a big fat lie, and you know it, Soren.
No. It's not.
Yes, it is.
I'm just really enjoying the night, okay? Really just
It's an enjoyable night.
I'll yell over just a little bit too loudly over to Dex. Dex,
Yes?
when are you closing up? When are you closing up? How many more drinks can we fit in before we need to go?
I can do you about, let's see, how many cycle is it today? I can give you about, another 2 hours or so.
Then in that case, we'll have another round, Dex.
Around Dex.
He kind of looks to you, raising eyebrows, like,
Are you sure?
Absolutely. Do you question me, Dex?
I mean, yeah, you're looking like even bluer than when you walked in the door, man.
I'll make sure that they both get home safe. Don't worry.
All right, if the Jedi says so.
and he just has the droid prep another round for y'all. And yeah, keep going it until like at one point it's just you three like just over the course of the next couple hours, you guys keep pounding them. Sure, I'll say just 3 con saves for each of you.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
Nice.
Sweet. Okay.
All
Oh wait,
right.
3 for each. Okay,
3 for each,
Yeah.
yeah.
gotcha.
I'm waiting my turn.
Oh yeah, so yeah, Rez and Shir'iven, you're pretty much fine. All right, let's see, Soren.
I got that nat 20, baby.
Wow.
This is
14s in
14
a row.
all in a row.
3
Jeez.
14s in a row.
What the fuck?
Soren, have you been doing the devil's dance with the person at roll 20 to get you the same rolls across the board?
Apparently so.
I guess.
Hey, roll 20. If you're rolling with our boy here, fucking roll with us.
Yeah.
But yeah.
That is a 0.0625% chance
That
of
is-
happening.
That is insane.
I think that deserves some sort of recognition from Roll20. Roll20? Hello?
Hello?
Danny? Danny, I know you're out there.
Instead of Dex, it's fucking
Oh.
Daddy.
But yeah, so Raz and Shir'iven, you're pretty much fine throughout the
Supposed to be
night.
different then.
But yeah, Soren and
Slash
like
M.
yeah,
Slash
you're-
M.
Slash what?
yeah.
Slash EM, not EM slash.
Slash. I got it backwards.
And
my bad.
it will do your username. So
Yeah.
Oh my god. So yeah, and Soren, like
There we go.
you're mostly fine.
yeah.
Yeah, like it's you get past like the coldness of like the shot earlier. Now like you're kind of warm from like the mead and the sunrise. It kind of balances you out, but at least yeah, you're of the three, you are quite a bit more tipsy than the others.
Okay, if we're at this point like leaving the dexes onto the next place, Soren just walking through Coruscant. So I just want to know, I just want to know, please Shiri, be honest.
It's like
Yeah.
Soren like slumped over Shiri's shoulder and she's like fucking dragging him out.
not slumped, but like occasionally you'll have to like pull me away from the wall, you know.
like Recon sort of pops out and goes like, statement. My head has been colliding from the inside of the jacket with the wall for the past 30 minutes. What the criff is going on?
How rude of me! I should have ordered you drinks.
And like
I apologize.
he like Recon squints his cybernetic eye at you and just goes like, how assessment, how very humorous of you. If you could not tell, that was sarcasm.
I could tell, even in this state. We'll give you something next time.
Okay, so Recon, I'm so sorry. Continuing a conversation, I just Raziel and Shir'iven, I just want you to be completely honest with me. I won't.
Yeah.
When we had first met, did you think I was evil? Did you think I was here to dismantle your team?
It was a bit of a shock at first, considering we were there to infiltrate and save Aloe's friend.
Yes.
We weren't expecting anyone at first, yes, but you showed yourself. You were completely harmless to us and actually helped us with our cause. So,
Like
yes
you,
and no.
you took me in with very little to go off of, and I appreciate that. I'm quite surprised.
I didn't think you were evil. I thought you were annoying at first, but but you've proven yourself. You're not that bad a guy, Soren. You helped us a lot through more than you probably should have, and you're a good friend.
We care about you a lot, Soren.
And I care about you, Viper. I don't know where Viper is, but I care about all of you so much.
The feeling's mutual.
I was just really worried that when on my Gito, I totally had every intention to ditch all of you immediately.
I will say, Shir'iven, as this conversation is going on, you notice Recon is like popped off. Like you see like a red light blinking on Recon.
Sure, he's just like, But you didn't. You
I
chose to stay with
didn't.
us
I absolutely, I did not.
I gave you that chance, and the rest is history.
Yes. I had every intention of leaving all of you behind, joining some other Jedi team. Hopefully.
Oh, there's another?
I don't know if there was. I certainly did not see them.
Well, you might have waited a bit longer.
But I'm really glad I stuck around. Before you, especially before you, and I'll point to Raz, never really had an opportunity to grow to like someone. You know, it was always there's family. You're supposed to like them. It was also the sorcerers. I don't like any of them. You. There was a quill, but that's a different story. Anyway, there was you, who I did not like at all.
I've noticed, yeah.
Do you remember that time? Do you remember that time in the mess hall when I pulled you aside and was like, "We're not friends. We will never be friends."
Yeah, I remember that still to this day.
I am so sorry. I'm so sorry, Raz. I hope you could forgive me. I was just in such the worst headspace.
Is he like kind of like hunching over in your tears, kind of like just
they're
losing balance or anything? Okay.
This is like the talk the drunk girl has with you before she starts bawling in the bathroom.
Yes, exactly. If there is more drinks to be had, it will result in that. But
and in response, I just want to say this real quick. In response, Raz would be like, "It's okay. You had good reason not to trust me, and I didn't expect you to get over that and make amends. I mean, for me to have the opportunity to make amends, but you did. And I can't thank you enough."
As they're like talking forward, like Recon will hover over to you, Shir'iven, and like just like whispering, you're like, "Disappointment. I was low key hoping that the boy would punch him by now. This is becoming far less sad to record." And he just like shuts off the blinking light.
Why do you always have to instigate? Just she like says it like not like, you know, like the fucking like disappointed mother, but she kind of like laughs about it. Why do you always have to instigate?
And like Recon's just like, "Defense. I am from the Old Republic, Master Jedi. Drinking led to far more violent encounters in my day, and I was assuming Master to be more, just kind of like looking it up and down, like hardy and less emotional."
Just fair enough, but hopefully you can get used to us, Recon.
And the night goes
begrudgingly.
So the night goes on. Yeah, I'll say like, yeah, Soren by the end is just plastered drunk. And like Raziel's like probably a little bit less than him, and Shir'iven is like probably is now at where Raz was in the most recent level, like a little bit tipsy, but you know, probably still a bit too drunk to speed her home.
Yeah. What time is it at this point?
It's like 4 or 5 in the morning.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, we should probably get the fuck
Success.
Yeah, Shuri kind of like as they're like leaving the bar after it finally closes, Shuri just like she realizes the time. She's like, "Oh, Criff."
What's going on? What's wrong?
It's very early in the morning, and we should.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
I'm in no.
Shuri has kind of shakes Soren a little. Like, what is Soren doing at this point? Is he just trying to stumble out of the bar? What's going on?
Hold on. That's a very good question. Okay, so I'm trying to memories. Pull from within. At this point, Soren is flirting with a stand, like a cardboard standee.
It's like some fucking singer or something.
Yeah, like a singer or or a poster or something.
I'll say
like a bus stop ad or something.
Let me I'll find the race of who you'll be flirting with. Give me one moment.
It's not a person. It's not a person. It's a poster.
Okay, I'll say.
Yeah, it's a poster.
I'll say. Hold on, let me find this. This looks like a good singer poster reference. I'll put it in the Discord. But it's a picture of this. This race is a Falleen, and it's basically this dude in a very jazzy sort of outfit. And I'll drop in image references, and that is what they look like, and kind of this holding a jazzy sort of an older microphone on the stand, and just has this suede back locks, and this green skin, very very nice looking white suit. But again, this is a standee, and it's an advertiser for
Shuri she looks to Raz and so she kind of turns around, she sees it, she just
Oh, great. What?
I've met the.
Why am I not Why am I not
surprised?
surprised?
Raz, wrangle him up. I'm gonna call Speed it.
All right, come on. And he's gonna walk right up behind Soren. Come on, lover boy.
He's
grabbing him back, trying to grab him away from the cardboard.
Listen, we have to go do something. Call me later. You have my number.
Shuri immediately just calls up the speeder to get them back to their little places.
Yeah, I'll say as you're being dragged away, Soren, from this cardboard cutout, you see the Doughton bar owner. Hold on, let me find the race. Where is it? Yeah, because it's D something. Or hold on, D. Hold on. Yeah, it's this very buff, yellow, leathery skinned individual. Hold on, and this is the person behind the bar. Hold on.
Very cool. Very cool.
Yeah, if you played Fallen Order, this is the race that the ninth sister is. But yeah,
yes.
You just see this hulking dude being like, "Hey, what did I tell you about flirting with the merchandise?"
I don't even know you. Who are you? I've got to go. I've got.
This is the first time I warn you, buddy.
Merchandise. That is a
Soren. No.
Shuri's calling out.
Let's not fight.
To the guy. We're leaving. I'm sorry.
Come on.
Yeah, you
Come on,
better.
let's
You
go.
know who I am. I saved the galaxy.
He doesn't care. Let's move.
He just kind of "Grrr!" just
You too.
yeah, just
As I'm yanked out the door.
yeah.
Yeah, Speeder comes by.
Yeah, just and comes by. You also see a couple Coruscant guard and some security droids patrolling around. But the streets even this late in the night are still relatively busy, just a little bit less so than on normal hours. You're seeing a lot of the nocturnal races just sort of walking about. You see some Jawas sort of you see Jawas off in the alley selling hollow watches in the corner just pulling off from their cloaks.
That was really good. Holy shit. That was cool. That was impressive.
Thank you.
I thought that was a sound clip for a second.
Yeah, it's hard. It's gonna be hard for me when I have to eventually do Ewoks. But yeah, and a speeder will eventually come around and pick you guys up.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's one of the droid. It's piloted by one of the if you remember yeah, I'll just say it's a very almost a protocol droid at the wheel, and its lower half is attached to the inside of the speeder. It goes oh, hello there.
Welcome to Galactic City. Where can I take you today?
Jedi Temple and the Republic base.
You're looking to go to the Jedi Temple. Its hours are closed from at this hour. Are you sure you want to go there?
Positive.
All right. And then the speeder just sort of like, just like speeds off towards the temple. And like, it's kind of funny. Like, as you're going to the temple, it's just like, it's basically treating you like you're just a tourist on Coruscant. It's like, Galactic City was established in 1,000 years ago and elected Palpatine in 3 years. Or, yeah, just all this little stuff. And like you're eventually laid off at the steps of the temple, Shir'iven, and I'll say, yeah, you just sort of like, the halls are just empty, or like all you're seeing are like Jedi Temple guard just sort of like giving you like weird looks under, like if you could see through the mask, they're like sort of like giving you raised eyebrows, and like one offers you to be like, Master Jedi, do you need assistance to be escorted to your quarters?
I don't need it, but thank you very much. Was just out celebrating with some friends.
Oh,
hello.
You're just waving from the speeder?
Yeah, Shiri looks to the droid. Have them sent to the Republic base. Shiri then looks to Raz. Take care of him, please.
Republic base.
I got it. It kind of gives like a weak thumbs up.
Right. That will be 5 credits.
Yeah, Shiri tips him the credits. You know what? Yeah, give him 7. Give him 7 to make sure he gets this.
Alright. Your tip is much appreciated. And then just zooms off to the Republic base. Okay. But yeah.
And then, Shiri then heads back inside to the Jedi Temple.
Yeah, and like immediately, like you're just going to your room, and it's just instant passing out. Like not even time to like, get out of your armor. You're just like, oh my, or like you're in more casual clothes when you went out, but you just don't even have time to like undress. You're just like, I'm so fucking tired. Just like,
yeah, door shuts. Shuri wanders in and just flops on the bed.
Yep. And yeah, and then as you guys are being brought. You two are being brought to the Republic base late night. Then the droid will look to you and be like, that'll be 5 credits.
I'm passed out.
Wait, what? What did
I am passed out.
Syra is just like, he looks to Soren, of course. He pulls out 5 credits. And he'll pay the droid.
And goes, thank you for using Republic Transit. Have a good rest of your day. Just zooms off and oh, go ahead.
Yeah, I would have gotten Soren out of there before it zoomed off.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not like it's staying in there like while Soren's like still in the back seat. Like it'll wait for Soren's body to be fully off and then the doors will close behind him.
Yeah. And I'm just dragging him to our room at this point.
I'll say before, like, at the store, like you're at, like, basically the entrance of the agency, and, like, as, like, you turn around, like, after pulling Soren out, you see sort of Yumi, the black-furred Wookiee, just sort of, like, waiting there with her arms crossed, just...
Oh, shit.
Just, like, pointing off to Soren.
Yeah, he's had a bit too much to drink. We were out celebrating. Yeah.
It has like her hands over her mouth, like almost shocked, just like.
Yeah, I know he can't handle his own liquor. It's. I'm giving him a hand.
And you're just like he's like, basically giving a gesture, like you can guess it means like give him to me.
If you're sure, then he just almost loses his own balance. You know what? The help might be appreciated.
Yeah.
I'm a little tipsy myself. And he just kind of helps guide Soren onto... guiding him to Yumi's arms.
Yeah, Yumi, just one arm, just sort of slops Soren over her shoulder. And, like, Soren, like, like in the midst of your dream, it just suddenly got very soft and smells like lavender.
Mm.
And it just feels like you're on a shag carpet in your dream.
Very cool.
Could be a bantha, could be, you're just on a very,
Could not.
it could be a furry bed. But it's pleasant. And like Yumi offers her other hand to like walk you and just
Yeah, thanks, Yumi. Appreciate it. And he kind of leans onto her other hand. Yeah, this has been a night. Wow. Yeah, it's... Whoa. I'd tell you more about it, but I'm about to pass out myself.
and like you see like Yumi like tries like give you like the finger to her lips, like indicating to be quiet, and just points off to where Hunbrav's office is at.
Oh.
Like, and you see his
Right.
office light is still on. So it is past curfew, at least for you guys.
And he's just like, he looks even more sheepish as we're like going inside, and then we see the light coming from his office, also giving her the quiet finger kind of sign.
Mhm.
He's gonna try his best to get to his quarters quietly.
Yeah, I'll say go ahead and make a stealth check.
Oh god, I'm
I'll
not
say-
the best at these, but
Yeah, yeah. I'll give Yumi one as well. Soren, if you, I don't
I
know if
feel
you.
like I would make it give them disadvantage just by being there.
I'll say the DC's a little bit higher because like I don't know if Soren's a snorer.
I don't think he's.
But I mean, yeah, like Yumi's not gonna slow you. You're not gonna slow Yumi down. She's a strong girl. Ooh, that's 5+ stuff for Yumi, and only 12.
oh boy.
But yeah, like as you guys are kind of like walking in, you guys just miss that there was like a laser wire going off like just outside just outside getting into your quarters, and then like the sirens goes running, and then like you see like Humbrav come out of his base, and like he's like in his his hover chair, like holding a shotgun, like what in the cockamamie is going on out here? And like just like hovers over to you like with the shotgun drawn, and then just sees like
And he just sees Yumi with Soren on her back, and then Raz like swaying back and forth, gives a sheepish wave. Hey.
What is that noise? What is happening?
and then like you see like all the other Republic soldiers are like walking out, just being like, oh god, what's and like Hunbrav is just like,
False alarm! A lot of you go back to sleep. I'm gonna have a word with these two.
and
That includes you, Yumi!
and like you just was like, and like
Oh,
she just
boy.
like. And like yeah, like Soren, as you're waking up, you notice like you're staring at Wookiee ass.
Put me down. Okay, put me down. Put me down. Put me down. I can do this on my own.
And like just like she very like with like the other hand just sort of like plops you down and like pats your head,
Yes.
and like Hunbrav like slings the shotgun like back into his hover chair, goes like,
What in the name of the galaxy are y'all three doing still up? It's way past y'all's curfew.
We are on a very super secret mission.
Oh, really?
Yes. I can't tell you the details.
Oh, you can't, can you? You can't
Yumi
tell
here-
your superior officer the details of this highly special secret mission, Mr. Palpatine's boy.
Yes, this is for Palpatine.
make a deception
it's
check at
important.
disadvantage.
It's on a
Oh my
new basis.
god. Oh god.
You said a disadvantage?
Yes.
All right, let's.
Because you're
I've-
plastered.
I believe in miracles. 20.
That's fucking good. So.
You're fucking kidding me. Even disadvantage, it's still a 20. Fuck that.
I think it's more like on the off chance that it's true, he does he doesn't want to make that risk.
Okay. But yeah, Humbrov is just like puts his
If it passes.
Yeah. But yeah, Humbrov just like looks to you like leaning into his wheelchair and then leaning into his like hand just
You know what, Griffin? Just go the hell to sleep, all of you.
Can do.
just like hovers off like in a hissy fit, and like Yumi just sort of looks to you with like she's a bit impressed. Just being like you get the sense of like, well shit, this guy even drunk, he's a pretty nothing gets by Humbrov, and you just lie through your teeth drunk.
I can do this in my sleep, do this for a living.
I can't believe that actually worked.
Come at me, Humbrov.
And like Yumi will pick you up again, Soren. This time more like princess style.
I'm not gonna fight it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, let's not cause any more problems. Let's just go to sleep. Oh boy.
Alright, I just need 1 second. I getting like a sound thing in here. Just need to check that real quick.
Sure.
Alright.
Sure.
Sure. Mm-hmm.
So how's everyone doing?
I'm
Okay.
good.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Still crying over Animorphs.
Oh my god. Fucking Animorphs. Oh my god, I just realized a cursed thing you could do is just like get Animorphs of you guys as different Star Wars animals. That'd be fucking disgusting.
Terrifying.
But yeah.
Oh my god.
But yeah, so you guys everyone like gets a full long rest. I'll say yeah, Soren, you make a con save.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh man.
And fuck it,
Yeah,
Raz
another
too.
14.
Okay.
Yeah.
25.
Boom.
8. No, you got the 25. I got it.
Oh no.
Yeah, so Raz, you wake up surprisingly, like for your first time heavy drinking, not hungover all that much. And like
All right.
yeah, and Soren, you kind of like wake up like still in your bed, but like you're like so fucking hungover, and like you're picking
Yes.
like you're also noticing like through your teeth like is that Yumi's hair? like like a fair bit
Wookie
like
fur.
yeah, a lot of it got stuck on your clothes and like some went in your mouth as you were dreaming.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh boy. But yeah, like that's you guys in Shir'iven. As you wake up, you get a knock at your door.
Oh boy. One moment. Like Shuri's like, you know, just like sitting up from her bed. She realizes she's still in her clothes from last night. She's like, Griff. She just like brushes it off. She kind of tidies herself up before like coming and opening the door.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, who is it?
It's Obi-Wan. Everything all right in there?
Ah! That reaction.
Like the moment she hears that, like his voice, her fucking like you just immediately like, you know how like when a cat's like fucking tail stands up, like when it's like
It just immediately gets stiff. Just like
yeah, for like a moment, and then it's just one second.
take your time.
Yeah,
no rush.
Shuri's gonna fucking change. Shuri's gonna change.
Okay.
I'll be right back. I think Obi-Wan's at my door, so just give me
Oh
a sec.
shit.
You're good.
He passed the Baja Blast.
Hello there. I brought you a Baja Blast.
Baja.
But yeah, and like yeah, Obi-Wan just waits there. Like, you're just changing, or are you doing anything else?
Yeah, Shuri just kind of like changes into like gets out of the clothes from last night. She puts on like just simple, temple wear, just like this simple cream-colored robe and everything.
Okay.
Yeah, just like this simple lounging stuff. She opens up the door. She looks a little bit more tidied up, but still like, yeah, I just woke up.
Yeah. And
and
you still have like some bags under your eyes.
Yeah.
Wait, does Shir'iven wear makeup?
No, she doesn't.
Okay, good to know. But yeah, like just like bags in the eyes, like you've been out a while and you're just like, oh shit, all right. And like you open the door and you see Obi-Wan there.
Shiri still tries to keep herself look composed, but her composure is like, I just woke up. I haven't been out all night. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, like as the door immediately opens up and like you see Obi-Wan, like he has one hand behind his back and he just kind of like raises an eyebrow looking at you and goes like, and he just says like, pardon me, and forgive me if this sounds a bit rude, but you look like you've seen better nights.
Apologies. The gang wanted to celebrate the recent promotion, and I just woke up. But is everything all right?
Oh, everything is fine. I just
she's kind of like, she's kind of like arms kind of hugging herself. She's like leaning a little bit against the door frame. You just
blast it. And he'll like reveal from behind his back he has a very lovely blue rose for you.
Oh!
Whoa!
I'm back, by the
Shiri
way.
kind of like, she's taken aback for a minute. It's quite lovely. What is this for?
I was sort of on my last mission with Cody and the other lads. When we had some downtime, I noticed off in the field, somehow this little thing survived the skirmish that occurred and reminded me quite a bit of you, and I figured you might like it. And it also made me realize back to what happened with the Duchess. I realized at the time that I wasn't entirely ready to let her go in that moment, as much as I should have, even at this stage of my knighthood. And ever since you gave me that kiss from a while ago, or we had the kiss. It's given me quite a bit to think about as far as my place in here and who I can have feelings for and if it's safe to even have them, and I've come to realize it is. And I wanted to apologize if I seemed sort of dismissive of, because I didn't take your feelings much into regard, and for that I apologize.
No, and God, I look like a mess right now.
We should probably keep this into your room, yes.
Come along.
Yeah,
She like kind of like steps to the side so she can let him in.
Yeah, just door closes behind.
No, and I shouldn't have, assumed. After that, it's entirely on me as well. I shouldn't. We were both at a very difficult, weird sort of stage when that happened, and we've had more time to think about everything. And look, I don't blame you for what was said on the phone call. I don't. But do you truly want this? Like, just
answer me that. I don't want to force this at all. It wouldn't feel right to me, because I want... She steps closer to him and takes his hand, because if you want the both of us to go through with this, I don't want to force it upon you.
And Obi-Wan will like put his other hand on top of yours in the middle, being like, with the times of war being difficult and us likely being assigned on different places, I imagine maintaining a relationship will be difficult. However, while we are in at least this lull of I'm not assigned anywhere and neither are you, I figured we could at least find some back parts of the galaxy of Coruscant or other systems if we manage to find the time and, you know, get some feel each other out, as I'm only still...
She kind of like giggles a little bit. Better way of putting that, but
oh, and he like instantly like blushes and covers his mouth. I'm terribly sorry. I've never really been... This would be my first, to be quite honest with you.
It's fine. Then I guess you could follow my lead for once.
It would seem so. But I just wanted to at least, you know, congratulate you on the promotion. Some of the members were a bit hesitant to give it, but I was able to convince the majority, or the ones who I knew, held you in at least some regard. But
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Anytime. And, you know, you have my communicator frequency if you find the time, and perhaps we can, as long as there's not too many prying eyes, two Jedi being out romantically might get the press in a hot stir.
It would, and if anything, we could have the night. Not much goes on late.
Well, this is Galactic City, Sherry.
Fair enough, but I have my ways.
It's kind of raised an eyebrow, goes, all right?
I'll figure it out. You just have to trust me.
With my life. And he'll sort of peck you at your cheek. And he will then make his way outside and like put his hood up at the door.
I'll see you around later today.
Of course. See you around. And he'll... Door closes behind him.
Aww.
Aww.
You know what? Shiri looks over to, like, you know, there's still flowers and stuff from, like, the entire thing of her being in, like, a small coma for a couple days. Still in her room. She places the rose in one of the ones by her bedside.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Just, like, sets it all nice, nestled within, like, everything just enough so it's getting its water.
Yeah. And,
Aww,
yeah, like, looking...
sweet.
Yeah, and, like, you notice, like all the other roses have, like, some more, like, reds, pinkish, even, like, yellow hues to them, but this is the only one that is of this sort of shade of blue, so it does kind of stand out already from the rest, even, like, pushed into the bunch.
Mm-hmm. And she smiles at it for a moment before shaking her head, and she kind of like, she sighs and places a hand on the place where he kissed it before she kind of like walks into the bathroom just to get ready for the day.
All right. And yeah, I think with that we can take a quick break here. It's a good place to stop.
All right.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, hopefully by the time we come back, Chase will get here. Because I really want to do something for the last half. That if we can get it in, that'd be great. But, yeah. Thanks, everybody, for watching so far. So, stick around. We will be right back. son of a... God, I don't know if the stream heard it. But fucking, I don't know if it was you. It sounded like Tati giving a...
It was me. It was me.
Giving a snarky ass bite. I know I do like the stupid, like Tootsie Pop countdown shit.
Listen, I gotta do it.
God. Real quick, I also checked something out.
Yeah.
So I forgot to mention it. The Fuzzy Tauntaun is actually a drink at Galaxy's Edge.
That's cool.
You want to know something really funny about it, though?
Is it the same thing?
Well, they top it off with like this foam thing at like on top of it, and it's basically just a fuzzy navel, but then it has like a foam piece on it that kind of looks like cotton candy. But apparently, it makes your tongue numb.
Huh.
Oh, fun.
Huh.
Fun.
Neat.
Oh boy.
Wonder how they do that.
It's like I forgot what's in it exactly.
Must be some sort of numbing agent. Or...
There's like, yeah, I doubt that they like sprinkle Novocaine in there. No. Like I can think of like a couple of things that would achieve that effect, and I'm like, it's all like fungus and mold and
Okay.
or like pharmaceutical stuff.
Okay, the foam's tingling and numbing sensation is courtesy of a tiny Szechuan flower called the buzz button.
Oh, cool.
Buzz button.
Okay. Szechuan peppercorns is the other thing that I was wondering, but like I have only seen it used in cooking. That's very interesting.
This is actually really look at it. I'm putting it in image references.
Okay.
Where is it? There it is. Oh, I don't have permission to send. All right, I'm sending it to Mos Eisley's. That's what it looks like.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
For our viewers at home who've not had this drink.
These are Szechuan, or these are buzz buttons that I'm sending right now. Hold up.
Okay.
They look good.
They're stuck. They're not sending.
Oh boy.
Great.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is. That's what it looks like.
Yes. Okay. Sweet. I know what those are.
They look like, hold on, like looking at for chat. Like they look like mini Mailaroons.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very tiny little, just like, yeah, that's fun.
They're good.
Yeah. But yeah, I'll say as going back to Raz and Soren, as you guys are just waking up, anything you guys are doing off at the base?
I am going to the mess hall and just loading up on greasy foods.
Yeah, you are like so fucked up, and
yeah,
you just like, yeah, it's like early morning, so it's just like you get like this sort of like this oatmeal that sort of like has a delayed bubbling sense to it.
That's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Like I'm not like upset or anything. I'm like, I did this to myself. Cool.
Yeah, Rose would probably join for a breakfast meal.
Okay.
I'm telling you, you can't handle your own liquor. It's your
That's
fault.
the thing, though. I totally can. It's just I don't know what it was about last night. Celebrations are great, and you can't tell me that wasn't fun. You know?
Oh no, it absolutely was fun.
I really want to lean into it.
Yeah, you guys like as like you guys are getting your food, you see like, and like one of like the places that actually has seats available is Adele Vakam, the Duros individual who's also the Duros Republic agent. He just kind of sees you all and just sort of like takes his plate and just like sits someplace else.
Wow.
Wow, what a dick.
Good riddance.
What's his problem?
I don't care. I just want more. I just need eggs.
Yeah.
Eat those in front of you.
Okay, yes, but I will need more.
And yeah, you guys are just stuffing your faces and just trying to feel better. I'll say like Yumi will like sit up by you. She is a tad too big for these seats, but she'll kind of like scrunch in and just like in reference to her, like this like tray is like so damn small, and she just kind of like just like eating and just go like.
I don't know,
Ugh.
Wookiee, right?
Hey, Yumi.
Hmm?
Thanks. I
what?
He's-
Hold on. I like picture Soren. Like, have you ever seen that TikTok fucking meme where it's just like, it's that guy in the cowboy hat, and some guy, he's replying to a TikTok that's doing something weird, and then he's just like staring at it, and he goes, "What?"
Yeah.
Yeah. And yeah, Rez, he kind of looks a bit sheepish. Like he's trying hard to get what she's saying.
You can insight check if you want to try to get a feel.
Oh, insight check. I'm not great at those, but
If you want to.
I can. I will.
Okay.
Not bad actually.
18. You get like a rough translation of like what the hell happened last night, and I'm sorry I got us caught by Hunbrav.
Don't apologize. We might have caused the same ruckus anyways. You were trying to help, and I appreciate that. Soren and I, and another one of our friends, were out celebrating at Dex's. And
just like pointing
yeah.
out where it is.
Yeah. Yeah, there. And we actually did have more to drink than we probably should have. But it was fun, and Soren passed out, as you saw. I got a little tipsy and could barely hold myself together.
And just like lets out like this little Wookiee laugh and like ruffles up Soren's hair a little.
Don't do that.
And like she like draws her hand away like almost like a cat almost tried biting it off.
Just sorry, I just can't handle that right now.
Just sort of like shakes off the hand like you could like and like it's like just like you get like the sense she's just like because your hair is like has like this product in it, and it's just like she's never felt gel before. It's just like so alien to her.
Yes. But yeah, it's just at some point Soren's just gonna go get up again and get another helping of more greasy food.
Yeah, and Yumi will kind of like look to you, Raz, and like will hold up the Wookiee enemy, and just be like, just like pointing at it.
And his eyes kind of go to the amulet on him. Like it's pointing to the one around his neck, right?
Yeah, the Wookiee one.
Okay. This? What about it? I mean, I haven't figured out if it does anything yet.
Like bats her chest and like lets out like this little like just gesture of like almost like a champion sort of flexing, just
and he's just kind of he just like is like still like trying to process what she's saying.
You can make an insight check. Another one.
He will. You
have no fucking clue.
He's just kind of there like a deer in headlights, mouth agape. Does it mean you're strong? I mean, you are strong.
Just like puts like her head in her hand. Just goes.
I'm
just like pointing at you and then to her and like yeah, just like you can insight this one if you want. Try to get a feel.
Sure, why not? Fuck.
Again, you have a hard time comprehending what she means.
This would be so much easier if I could understand Wookiee.
Yeah, and then after
he's kind of like putting his hands on his head, like just kind of frustrated with himself, kind of expression.
Yeah, and then she gets so fed up and like she just kind of looks to your plate and like grabs some of the mush off of and basically like writes on her own board like in Arabic to the best of her ability, like galactic basic.
Whoa.
And like she like scribbles it in, but like the best you can make out of it, it's like to befriend, teach you Shir'iven.
Oh! You're willing to teach me?
Just nods.
That's... I don't know what to say. Yeah, of course. I'm willing to learn.
And just like goes in for a hug. Again, almost breaks bone. Very strong hugs.
You're welcome. Thanks. Please don't break my spine. You're very strong.
And like she'll put you down.
Yeah. Forgot how strong you are. Cool. Well, I've got some downtime for a bit until they call me next, so name a time and place and I can be there to learn.
Just like gives a thumbs up. But yeah, and as sort of the days will go on by, eventually, Shir'iven, I'll say at one point you're off at the clone barracks, and Bruiser will kind of come up behind you or like be like,
General, if I can speak with you for a moment.
Oh, yes,
In
Bruiser.
someplace private, preferably, away from the other rigs.
Oh, yeah, of course. Do you know a room nearby that we can go to?
Yes, I can take it over to my quarters.
Okay, let's go on.
yeah, and I will pull up Bruiser for the audience. Let me. Where is he? There we go. My library clones. There he is. Up. Oh, I'm gonna write about here. Doot, 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 doot. But yeah, like he'll eventually like pull you off aside into this little crew. Admittedly, like his place isn't super duper clean. Like there are like some blaster scuffs here and there. He has his rotary gun hung up on the wall, along with like a cleaning kit and like his helmet.
Shiri doesn't mind. She's fine.
But yeah, he kind of like closes the door behind and goes,
General, we have a very top secret. I have a mission for you. Myself and Sora came up with this. Ever since, Jakku happened, we never really got around to, giving Patch a nice time to breathe and sort of taking the fact that he is commander of the 99th, and I wanted to sort of run this by you.
And so like he'll pull off like this sort of hollow invitation, and it's like very like beautifully like sort of decorated. It says you are like misspelled in some areas, but it says
Oh my god! Wait! Oh my god!
You are cordially invited to the celebration of CT 9109's promotion to the rank of commander at the Clone Bar of 79s in Galactic City. You may bring this invitation, like this one is addressed to you specifically, and there, and he goes, you may bring an additional, have a +1. We have the night reserved for ours. There are slots reserved for the 99th clones, but there will be other clones present. But this is top secret. We will not inform Patch until he is there of the festivities.
Course.
And it just says to Shir'iven at the bottom regards Sora Bruiser.
Aww. Shiri reads over everything and she laughs a little. Well, this is perfect, and I'm sure that he would definitely appreciate something like this. Does it have a date? When does it say?
It'll be within a week.
A week. Okay.
Yeah.
We have to make sure that he doesn't find out about this. I'll I'll make sure to keep it on the down low.
Okay, and I can
Super
send this
safe.
to your other friends to be
Oh,
sure.
of course.
Okay.
Of course.
All right, and like he'll like sort of put it on the data pad, and like Soren and Raz, you instantly get this message as well, this invitation.
Oh shit! Yeah, he'll definitely reply that yes, he'd love to come.
All right, and you as well, Soren. Like you get, and like there's an instant like RSVP thing. If you like say you can come or not.
Soren
will-
doesn't come. I'm kidding.
I will look at it and I will begrudging like I'm like mouthful of egg and whatever mess hall food and just tap it immediately. Yeah, sure, we'll go.
Okay. And are you marking off a +1, either of you guys?
No.
Okay. No +1 for Soren. Any plus a +1 to bring to the thing.
Plus.
Oh, I know who you're thinking of.
It's not gonna be good if you do that.
I'm not even gonna try to DM hide away from you. Probably not the best idea.
Yeah. I'd say, yeah, he thinks about it, but with everything going on, probably not.
Right.
Yeah, nah, we'll say no on that.
Right. And Shir'iven, are you bringing any +1?
She might need to think about it a little more. She'll say yes for now, but
Okay.
she'll yeah. When she presses yes, she looks to Bruiser and she's like, "If anything comes up, I'll let you know."
Of course, this is mainly for the foods and everything. Will be
No,
ready.
of course I get it.
And one other thing, General.
Yes.
And he just kind of like looks behind the door. It's still closed if like
Yeah.
you turn around, but then he just kind of like goes, I know this is
I know you haven't been with us too long of a time, and you know, I know Patch has more than proved himself as a commander, and I greatly appreciate, you know, still keeping me and keeping myself and Sora as captains and advising where we can.
and he'll sort of like pull out this like little dagger that's kind of like off on his side. Like it's still like seized in this little hold, and be like,
And I know you got your fancy lightsaber and everything, but I figured I never saw one of these on you, and you never know when you're in a pinch. You could come in handy.
Oh, this is... Bruiser, this is perfect. I'll keep it on me at all times.
and do you unsheath it to like get a look at the blade?
Yeah, she's gonna fucking take a look at it!
Yeah, you pull it out, and it is it's a very like fine material. Like this isn't like a standard issue.
Am
Republic
I
thing.
able to identify it or nah?
No, it's a normal like +1 vibro dagger.
Oh shit! Okay.
Yeah, but also you notice on it there is sort of a very rough etching in Arabish of B+S.
She takes notice of that and she just smiles before like clutching it close.
I know, it's a silly little thing, and
Bruiser, and she walks over. You know what? She's hugging that big guy. We're fucking.
Oh, yes. Oh.
Yeah, and like
Bruiser,
he's kind of
oh.
like, oh sorry, go ahead.
Bruiser, I love it. Thank you. I really appreciate.
Yeah, and as you like going for the hug, he's kind of like taking him out, just like,
oh, I'm glad you do, General.
and like he'll cave in and hug back as well.
Aww.
Aww. Here we go.
You know what? When they separate, Shiri, like, you know, she kind of like, she's wearing her armor and her cloak and everything, and she kind of like adjusts, like pulls up the cloak just a bit in the back, and she kind of like, you know how like some like rogues and stuff will keep like a dagger on their back, like on the back, like the back of their belt loop and everything. she kind of like sheathes it that way, so it's hidden on her at all times.
Cool.
Yeah. And she adjusts it, makes sure it's all hidden. To be on me at all times.
I appreciate that. I hope it can come in use for you.
I'm sure it will. Alright, let's add that shit!
Nice. Yeah, and
And Chase should be
ha-
back in just a bit. He says he just got back.
Nice. Fuck, how do I...
Hold on,
How do I add this?
let-
Yeah, please help.
Yeah. Let me. Okay, so characters, Shuri. Yeah, this is character sheet. There we go. So adding, this is a +1 vibro dagger, and it's has another 1 on there. Damage is 1 as well, and it's 1d4 kinetic. And
Nice.
boom. Oh.
Yay!
Oh yeah, and it's also and you also get like a DH from if you do use it. It's from like the class stuff, but yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
There he is!
Here's the boy.
Yes.
Hello.
Hello,
Oh,
buddy.
Boy.
are we
How
live?
was Into the Woods?
We are.
We are live.
How
We
was
are
practice?
live.
Practice was good. We just did some rehearsal. I had a moment of fear because right in the middle of blocking, my button fell off of my shorts, so it's like
Oof.
Oh
That's
no.
rough.
Oh no.
Thankfully, it was in the last half, and I'm just standing there, just like, oh god, oh fuck, oh god, oh please no,
You're just waiting, hoping it doesn't fucking fall off.
please.
no.
I kept it up by sheer will and like my fucking pinky finger. I was scared for my goddamn life.
Oh,
Well,
that's
welcome in, Chase.
yeah.
So I need to get new shorts or find the fucking tailor. But hi everyone, I'm Chase. I play RCO947 or Viper if you're nasty. That was my fucking dilemma of the day.
You're fine.
Happy
You're
belated,
good, you're
Jinkles.
good.
But yeah, just
Thank you, bud.
yeah, but yes.
Also, real quick, Bizarre. No, she is not wooing two men. No.
Wooing to. Oh, what did I miss?
Oh, okay.
Hello.
So
Story time.
So
What did I miss last time on Glee?
So
So
basically, Obi-Wan apologized for the phone call situation. They have a hush-hush relationship now. And it was
Ooh.
Oh,
Kind of like master like Padawan. I see.
basically. So, that all happens. Now Shuri's in the barracks, and by the way, Viper and the crew have been invited to a celebration party for Patch's promotion into commander.
Yeah.
Yeah, baby.
And because of that, and Bruiser and Sora still being around, they gifted Shuri a +1 vibro dagger.
Within
And
the
Nice.
tournament, yeah.
Yeah, Shuri hugged Bruiser for the gift, and she promised to keep it on her at all
Nice.
times.
Yeah. Also, and late last night they went bar hopping, and
Oh, yeah.
Soren got mad drunk, and
Of course.
and,
even Raziel got a bit tipsy.
yeah, and
The
Yumi had to
funniest-
sneak them in late at night, and they got caught
Oh my-
by Unbrav.
Literally, this was Unbrav catching them.
What in the wide world of sports is going on here?
Yep. Literally
Amazing.
what happened.
But yeah, in all that time.
Oh,
Love it.
Oh, and Yumi offered to teach Raziel Wookiee
Yeah, the Shuri one.
Ooh.
because he does not understand her, and she wants to kind of close the gap
Mhm.
on that
Very
friendship.
nice.
So,
Very
yeah.
cool.
Very nice.
But yeah, and
It's nice.
Yeah,
Action match.
Live.
but yeah, and going.
Bye.
But yeah, just sort of at least giving a cap on what you've been doing in this, or at least what you've been seeing on Viper. Yeah, pretty much like one thing you immediately notice is like your visor look has at least like the look through your HUD on their helmet. You instantly notice now like you get detailed scans of certain individuals just walking about Coruscant. Like you can instantly tell
Ooh.
like basically like you have bounty hunter vision of just like who is like committed
Oh,
crimes.
baby.
Yeah. And like you can like instantly see like,
Coruscant Guard are highlighted on your view, so you know, like, if there is trouble, like, you can just, like, lay out a signal to them and they will come to your aid. And yeah, you're just kind of, like, walking around Coruscant. Even that's, like, a whole different view of you, since, like, you're now have like, this entire map of the city itself. Like,
damn, son.
Barring some of the lower sections, like, you basically have a bird's eye view of most of Coruscant, of Galactic City itself. But
man, this Republic Commando mod hit different. What kind of Xbox am I playing on?
Yeah, and like you could have went to your own devices after Shir'iven and the others were like doing stuff at the temple. So, anything specific you want to do with like Crate Squad, or like getting any training in, or just testing out the pistol itself, or
let's out the pistol, yeah.
Okay.
That little doohickey that I got on me, thanks to Palpy.
Yeah. But yeah, I'll say like you go into the range, and yeah, it's like I'll put this in on your sheet probably after. But like it has the range of a normal heavy pistol, and
okay.
I'll say, yeah, you're just like shooting enough on the B1s off in there.
Yep. Hold on, let me see because I know there's like let me check the. Blah, blah, blah. There's a thing for a heavy pistol in the actual. Yeah, there you are. Okay. Yeah, let's give that a go, shall we?
Okay, but yeah.
A heavy pistol with
yeah.
you were the shock pistol. You said it was a heavy pistol with what?
Yeah, it's a paralysis pistol. Like, there's no roll to hit for it. It's basically like as long as it's.
Oh, it just happens.
Yeah, it just happens. But it's the save for like its special ability is your tech power DC save. It is for each shot, but you can.
Okay.
But yeah, and you can spend. Yeah, it has 3 shots. You can expend all 3 into one and have the DC go up by 2 for each shot you spend, or just And yeah, like, if they fail to save, they become paralyzed till the end of your turn.
Fascinating.
Yeah. So I will... Are you just firing one off just to see how it feels, or are you empowering this one?
Firing one off to see how it feels, and then I'll empower it to get a good vibe for it.
Alright. This is, yeah, just DC 17. This is an intelligence save. Wow. Just got a natural 20, so as like you first fire off, like the bow droid, it'll still take the damage, just like a regular just mark. We'll probably just add in just like just normal heavy pistol damage, but yeah, like it doesn't seem to have like that effect of like just being like, you know, stuck or like paralysis. Like if this is what paralyzing it does, like then you didn't really notice it, or it might have like been a bit overhyped, this gun.
It's like, weird.
Firing again?
Yeah, fire it again.
All right. Ooh, wow, opposite end of the spectrum, natural 1. You instantly like see like this droid just like shock up and like fall over to the floor, and like then the rest of the clones nearby just cake this thing with shots, and like you see like it goes down like a lot quicker than like it normally would. Is like the damage is just like skyrocketed for this thing. Is like it literally can't even defend itself, and yeah, it is. Yeah, this gun's got some power to it. You just gotta get lucky on where you place the shots.
Just looks over it in shock and just sort of like, just a silent, just sort of like, Viper likey.
All right, and anything you're doing with Crate Squad, or going to shop around, or maybe
how's the morale for them? How they feeling? How the rookies feeling after their first mission?
Yeah.
Since that whole debacle, which, oh boy.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll say, going around them, Jet's just kind of like has like her arms crossed, just sort of like working away on the computer manifest, just keeping track of everything. Everyone, like, it looks relatively somber outside of Bones and Tag. Like, they just kind of look like they're just going about their business, and like they don't really seem particularly too disturbed about what happened. Yeah, and Entry just kind of looks to you as like you enter through the cores and goes, "Oh, Sergeant, good to see you. I took the liberty of working further on that Scorpionic shield. It's slow, but I am making progress towards it. Hopefully, once I have a details of the schematics and how it operates, perhaps I can get it to a point where I can install it onto your ship, and perhaps the Kaminoans can maybe apply to our walkers. But that's my progress there.
Good work, soldier. Keep it up. And just gives Entry just a pat on the shoulder and just a nod of approval.
Yeah. And Ferris kind of looks to you from across the way, and she goes, Sergeant, Sarge, what was that what was going on there with the Marines and what they did back there?
That soldier, he's just about as much. I'm about as unknowledgeable on the subject as you are about that. It was orders from the Chancellor, apparently, from what I am aware of. That is correct, right? They were on orders from the... Yeah, okay. It was from orders of the Chancellor, far outside of our code of conduct. It's one of the nastier sides of war.
And Tag sort of speaks up and goes, They're just following orders. There's nothing else to question about that. Game's from the top brass, and you gotta follow through with it.
Precisely.
And Bones kind of speaks up and those freaks had it coming for them anyway. Who knows if they would have got enough mass together, they would have came right to Coruscant's doorstep. But then Ferris and Entry kind of speak up, or Ferris first going but we already had them as prisoners. They couldn't exactly defend themselves. We could have locked them up and throw away the key. And Entry as well being Ferris is correct on this. I feel even in prison where there are many a scum and villainy type, these individuals will not last long or be able to formulate another organization that would be of a threat to the Republic. And Jet is just kind of looking, trying to still stay focused on her task, but you can tell she's looking a little annoyed at the conversation slowly getting heated. Adding anything else, Viper?
Yeah. Yeah, just sort of either way, what's done is done, troopers. Clearly Palpatine has a far larger outscape of what he plans for this war to be, and if getting a few scragglers out of the way is his way of doing so, then that's his way of doing so. We can only do so much. As you were. And he salutes them.
Yeah, they all... Yeah, Tag and Bones kind of give the standard salute. Ferris and Entry are a little bit slower to give it, but not out of intent or disrespect. They're just kind of a bit thrown off. But
as is Viper. He's still processing a lot as is, but just what else can he say? He's not Palpatine.
Mm-hmm.
So he salutes them, and he's off on his own to just sort of shoot his troubles away down at the range until he's either called for or just something or someone gets to him.
All right. So, all right. So I'll say this, over the time, before the party at 79 starts, I'll say you guys have a moment of time together. Soren, if you want to offer your thing, or you want to wait till after the party at 79's?
No, let's wait.
Okay. So, time comes for Patch's party, and Bruiser will sort of talk to you, Shir'iven, through comms, being
General, do you copy?
I copy. Is everything all right?
Yeah, everything's fine. Just have you and your mate, the rest of your friends wait by 79's. Just try to keep a low profile. I'm trying to light a patch to tell him we need reconnaissance, or a place to strategize our review our algorithms for future attacks.
Of course. Shall I make the call, or do you wish to?
I'd say make the call now, just so if he knows it's an order from you, he's more than likely to believe it.
Right. Alright, get everyone set up. We'll be over there shortly.
Alright. And like Bruiser goes like, and did you ever confirm that +1?
Nah, we gotta keep it on the DL. It's fine.
He's not coming. It's okay.
Alright, I will mark that off then. Beautiful. Right. Like, as you were. Calm goes off.
Alright. Shiri is then going to calm Viper, Soren, and Raziel.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, team, come on, we gotta wrangle up. We gotta meet at the club. I'm gonna get Patch over there and try not to seem too conspicuous.
Sounds good. I'll make my way over there now.
Why did you look at me when you said not too conspicuous?
But yeah, so you guys will all make your way to 79. Shir'iven, you taking Patch over. And I'll say like
I'm gonna be nice. I'm gonna actually I'm gonna call him Patch and ask him where he is, and you know what? We're gonna go together.
Okay, yeah, that's what I figured. But yeah, Patches like will say like, off my quarters, General, just keeping up with the manifesting algorithm. Something I can help you with?
I actually wanted to ask if you might be interested in a little place just for us to unwind, maybe?
Unwind?
We're back on for just a little while, and we haven't had much time together, Patch.
Well, you don't gotta twist my arm and leg about it. I'll get dressed up.
It's on me. I promise you won't regret it.
Let's just... And this is just us, right?
It's just us.
Make a deception check, please.
Oh no! Oh no! Come on.
Fuck you.
You can't do it. It's over the comms.
Oh shit!
Oh,
That's
shit.
right.
No!
Hang on. Hang on.
Oh my god,
Hang
no.
on.
Are you're spending your fine? Of course. Of course. All right. You get the free reroll from Tati. So go ahead and reroll that deception check. Okay.
That's better.
Wait, actually, yeah, it is a deception check. I was like, wait.
And wow, I literally rolled another natural one.
Oh my god.
I think I need to put this dice in jail.
All right.
But yeah.
Well, no, who says you gotta?
Right, there you go.
But yeah, with the 15, Patches goes, oh, thank God. I just really need some alone. I just really am. I'm more of a homebody clone, to be quite honest with you, General. I just don't really like. As much as I love the other soldiers, we're like brothers and sisters and all that. Yeah, I just need to be a homebody at times. But yeah, it's good to have a nice. I feel like we could always use some more one-on-one time.
Yes, of course.
Oh no.
Of course.
Oh boy.
Kiri immediately, like, she's looking at the comp. She's like, fuck.
All right.
Yeah, she just like clears her throat and then like just. All right, I'll meet you at the barracks. I'll pick you up in our speeder and we'll head over, okay?
All right. See you soon, General. And like,
Immediately she calls Bruiser.
and like Bruiser's like, yeah, General, what's up?
I just might have found something out that might be a problem.
Yeah, I didn't really tell you this because me and Sora wanted it more than he didn't probably want it.
Why
So,
didn't you tell me that?
well, to be quite honest, it's been a while since me and the lads have been to 79s, and
we need a good reason to, and he probably wouldn't let us as long as we didn't give him a good reason, so surprise.
Oh no.
I mean, I'm gonna call it off. I can't call it off, General, but it's gonna really kill morale. Not quite seriously, but maybe a little bit.
Okay, just look. We could still make it work. Patch doesn't want something crazy. That's it. That's just if we do something, have it be like a nice celebratory drink to him. Just
Okay.
he doesn't want anything.
Okay, I'll let the lads know. I'll let them know.
Yeah.
All right. Carabas, and like he hung up. But, yeah.
Just like immediately.
And just so I know, while Shir'iven is escorting Patch 279s, are the three of you waiting there already?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So I'll say, like, along with, Patch, Sora, Bruiser, and a couple of 99th clones that are, like, also waiting there, Crate Squad included. The only other, like, there are a couple of, like, clone admirals and just other, like, like, this place is basically, like, think Dave & Buster's, but slightly scaled down. Like, there's only, like, really, like, 3 floors to this bar. It's kind of like a wide-ish complex, and, like, there's areas where you can, like, throw hollow axes, and, like, there's, like, bunch of drinking games, and, like, arcade stuffs. I'll say the only other, like, outside of you guys there's clones of the Coruscant Guard. You see, like, 3 clones of the 501st just chilling by the bar. And you also see a couple of couple of 41st Elite Corps clones, like, in their own little booth area. And the place is, like, low-key, like, it's kind of popping. It's like... And, like, I'll say the person manning the club is a... Let me see if I can find a fun race that would man sort of the clone bar. Let's find it. I'll say it's I'll say it is this trying to find it. I'll say it's like this Gran. Hold on, it's like the 3-eyed dudes, like, and like he has like these like 3 like multicolored glasses. They'd be like, "Hey, welcome to 79s!" With the the clones keep pouring in, and the drinks are always poured out. What can I get for you?
Nice.
Yeah, I'll drop an image ref in chat. But you guys getting anything like while the clones are like slowly starting to come in, and Shir'iven and Patch are on their way?
I mean, I'd probably.
We got it, pal. We got it. You won't find a big array of galactical snacks around here.
As he like sort of like will put up on like touch on this little like this microwave looking device, and like outside like will come in like a fresh little like a little bowl of like popcorn, but it's like formed there's like a little sea of popcorn like normally, but there's also one giant piece of it that's kind of formed into a statue of a clone that you can like sort of munch away at.
Wait, yeah, no, I'll be munching. I'll be munching on some popcorn.
Yeah.
Waiting for whatever's gonna happen and how I can insert myself.
But yeah.
Rose will probably just get some kind of drink.
All right, just a regular one on the house for you, kid. Always like to surprise a new face.
And he'll give you like a nice little fizzy drink.
All right, cool.
Yeah,
You
like
will enjoy.
Yeah. It's very much like club soda, we'll say.
All
As
right,
as
cool.
taste goes, and like kind of looks to you.
Clone Commando we got here. Ha ha! You don't get many of those around old 79s. What can I get for you, man?
Give me what the kid's having, but stronger.
All right. And he'll sort of like grab that, the same fizzy drink, but also like he'll use the ingredients of like a Tatooine sunrise, and like sort of like slursh it all in like a big mixer, pour it in like a glass, and goes like, "Enjoy your Dune Sea."
Ooh, that's a good name.
But yeah.
Dune Sea.
But
Ooh.
yeah, it's basically like the equivalent of rum and coke, but with a stronger kick to it.
Yeah. Hell yeah,
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, and I'll say it. Fuck it. You guys notice from the from where you are, if you're like sort of like just all scanning around at like the clones around the area, you notice the 3501st guys, like they are like in like regular reg armor, but one of them like, and they all like have like one appears to be a bit more burnt, and like there's like no hair on his head. One of them is sporting a 5 tattoo, sort of on the left temple.
Fives?
This is the boy.
Is that my boy?
We didn't character. We don't know, but this is the boy.
Oh shit, Batman! Let's fucking go!
Fives. Yes.
Yeah, they're all just like they're just hashing it out, like enjoying drinks and just chit-chatting away.
I love it so much. Our boy.
Oh, great.
All right, and yeah, I'll say at around this time, Shir'iven, like about like 30 minutes or so past as like you're going through like Coruscant traffic, and like Patch will sort of note like, we're getting a little deep into the Galactic Sea. It might be a bit difficult to find a private place for us.
Yeah, you could trust me on this.
All right.
She's already on.
Did you say so? You are the general.
Oh man.
You know what? Shuri can't do like.
Oh.
What would she do? What would she do?
What would Shuri do?
What would Shuri do?
WWE.
She kind of just like as they're sitting in the back, she's just. Hey, Patch.
Yes, General?
Just hear me out on this, now don't. I want you to understand that this is celebratory because, you know, you deserve something nice for becoming our commander, and I'm very proud of how far you've come. I am.
All right.
But this might be a little bigger than I expected. How would that play out?
Care to clarify, General? I don't think I quite follow.
Just cue to surprise now. Just cue to surprise now. Just have everyone jump out.
This poor boy. This poor boy.
I'll say like you're like 79th is like a turn away from you if you want to like stop like just before like you know.
Yeah. She definitely like if there's like an open parking lot or whatever.
Yeah.
It's probably like a little like.
Yeah, I'll
It's
say
like
there's like
a
a rack
little,
where you
like,
can like
fast-
stop your
yeah.
speeder and.
Yeah.
Mhm.
She kind of like looks at him and she goes,
So, don't be mad at me. Don't be mad in general.
I mean, why would I be
Thanks.
mad? We're just, I want quality time with my generals. All.
Now would be a good time to use effect mind.
oh, I can't do that to him. I can't do that to Patch.
You love him too much to
Shuri-
manipulate his tiny clone mind.
Shuri just, she kind of cringes a little. She's like, look, they had the best intentions at heart. Bruiser decided to, she just, you know what? She fucking pulls up the fucking message on her comms and shows him on.
And Patch will take off the helmet and like read it, and then just like put like his head between his two fingers. Oh, Carabast.
We look.
It's...
I only found out today that it was bigger than... Look, I thought I would go along with it and say, like, oh yes, Patch might enjoy this, just because we're celebrating him and having a good time. And then Bruiser gave me everything that was going down. I found out you don't like these sort of things, and
It's quite
He kinda, like,
alright,
leans
General.
back on the chair.
Just kind of rolls his eyes and goes, like, puts his arm off, like, holding it off, like, expecting you to, like, to kind of take it and lead him in.
We can't keep him waiting.
look, just act surprised.
It's...
and
I can
make
act
it-
surprised. I'm not a very good actor. It's not exactly what I was... It's not what I'm... It's not my speciality. Not
I
bred for it.
know, and I don't... I'll make it up to you. We can have a nice moment to ourselves. Just, we'll show face, and I'll make it up to you, I promise. Dinner on me, like, whenever you wish.
Oh, it is so on you, General.
Yeah, of course it is. Just come on.
And she leads him in.
Right. And then all of you guys will jump out and... Or how do you surprise him? Do you just yell surprise, or is there any, like, fancy shit you're doing?
I imagine if everyone is hiding, Soren refuses to hide.
You're
Need my
fucking-
bowl of popcorn.
You're just, like, eating your popcorn with the Gand on...
Yeah.
By the...
Hello.
Okay. Alright, Raz, are you doing anything to hide? You can fly up to the, like, as high as the ceiling goes with your jet boots.
You know what? Sure, why not? Rule of cool. Let's do that.
Okay, so you're just like you're sort of like Spider-Man from that one scene where, like, he's like hiding on this ceiling, just like clutched to the roof. Like,
Exactly.
yeah, and it's like very loud, just like the lights are like getting you sweating. And like it's Viper, anything you're doing?
I'll do the classic stealth technique of turning my back towards the entrance and just sort of like just don't mind me. I'm Assassin's Creeding one my way through this.
Yes.
Soren and Viper at the bar.
Just sitting there.
Viper's doing the fucking Kronk thing from Emperor's New Groove.
Yeah.
precisely.
Right. And then as Shir'iven and Patch enter through the door, and like Patch and Bruiser and Sor will like come on out from like the higher floors, just waving off. Like a bunch of 99th people like will sort of jump out as well, and I'm assuming Razi just dropped down from the ceiling and just like superhero landing.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, and the Alterani
He times it just right so he doesn't hurt his knees.
Yeah, and like the Alterani go surprise, and then I'll roll a deception check for Patch. Okay, yeah, it's not great. It goes like, oh, dank Ferric, you guys, you really shouldn't have. Sorry. Oh, that's really sweet of you and all.
She
And,
kind of like nudges him, just like.
and like just like ow, and like you see like the rest of you guys like see fives, and like the other clones just sort of like scoot off to the side and be like, keep a low profile. These 99th boys are a little bit wound tight. And yeah, and the party like ensues. And yeah, like, there's like platters of like, stuffed pigs and all that, and like like the traditional like party stuff. I'll say at one point, as like everything's like going on, it's like getting into like 10:30 at night. Shir'iven, you feel a tap on your shoulder and goes like a mental tap on your shoulder. Feels like a droid, and goes like, "It is good to see you again, General."
Who?
Droid?
Turning
She kind of like turns, just.
You notice a familiar IG unit, but they appear to be decked out in like this new sort of camo layout, and like a rifle slinged over their back. And also sporting a little cauldron as well.
Holy shit! Oh my god!
What is happening?
It's Tati's boy! It's Tati's boy!
Can I?
You boy!
And then he goes like, "Oh, my apologies." Just like tweaks like his voice module goes like, "I am sorry. I tweaked my voice, my vocabulator to match the speech patterns of the rest of the clones to make them feel a bit,
taken aback for a minute. She just, oh my god, oh my maker, it's been ages. You know what? She's hugging that fucking boy.
Oh,
Hell yeah, Batman.
Bring it in!
Bring it in, boy.
Patches Deadeye just kind of like looks around and like seeing like, where are the rest of your friends?
Well, it's been a bit of a parting from a lot of people, honestly. Viper and, well, Raz are... yeah, because that's right, he didn't meet Soren, right?
No, he has not.
No.
Yeah,
Halo's gone. Cece is out on a mission. She kind of like cringes a little at that. It's really just been Raz, Viper, and myself with a new face, actually. Here, come on. Why don't I introduce you? Come on.
and like he'll sort of like very like he's like just like you're like taking his hand and he'll like follow along just like
clink, clink,
yeah,
clink.
he's got his feet are very large.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
like,
so like Shiri goes to find Raz, Viper, and Soren.
right, and I'll say like you eventually like find them all like just like partying or doing their own thing.
Yeah.
Or yeah. Soren, do you like do any of the games that they have in there? Like there's like there's like arcade games, there's like, you know, axe throwing. They're like hollow
Yeah,
ones, so
no,
they can't hurt yourself.
I think if there was a like a shooting game,
Yeah.
you know, like Big Game Hunter, you know.
Yeah, I'll say there's like a big like one with like it's you have like this like it's kind of like it's like has like this Cabela's font to it, but like the advertising person is like a Tusken Raider with like a cowboy hat on and holding a cycle rifle. It'd be like and just like the instructions are all like in Arabic so you can't follow along with it, but you're just playing like
Yeah,
Tusken's dangerous game, Tatooine's most dangerous game.
absolutely.
But yeah, and Raz, Viper, you guys are doing anything yourself, or?
I mean, if there's a lot of activity, he might join it. He'd probably join in on the festivities, but he's just kind of just enjoying good company with everybody, really.
Okay. And you, Viper?
I'm. You know what? I'm gonna have him step outside of his site. I'm gonna have Viper step outside of his social network and just sort of divvy it up with some of the other clones there.
Okay. Yeah. Again, like, yeah, there's Coruscant Guard, Fives, and the other 3 clones you see there that have the markings who, outside of character, you don't know who they are yet. And
Of course,
there's
obviously.
And there's like some other, I'll say you also know Commander Scar from the 41st Elite Corps there, like with the other.
Scar's there?
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Yeah. Scar, Midnight, yeah, a lot of clones from back in the early days are all just sort of like, a lot of them are like vibing, like I'll say like when you get close to them, you kind of get the feeling that they're not really here for Shir'iven's thing, or for Apache's, you know, celebration. They're just kind of like, you know,
They're just there.
yeah, they're eating like boneless wings, and just having a good time.
Oh.
Nice.
So,
Yeah, and like Raz, like, yeah, I want to elaborate a bit more. Good company. He's kind of chatting it up with the other clones. He'll definitely hang out with chat up with Scar and Midnight for a bit as well.
Okay, and you, Viper?
Oh, as in what am I doing?
Yeah.
I'd say chatting it up with, like, you know, Bruiser and everyone else, just like seeing how that's going.
Okay. Yeah, and I'll say like you guys eventually like, get the call from Shiri, and like you guys will meet and eventually see Deadeye like in like this newly decked armor layout, and like he's basically just picture an IG unit like with like thin, like a bit more of a chromey shine to him, but it's also a bit of camo all throughout the armor. And, like,
Nice.
his rifle's not over.
Yeah, Shuri's like, look who I ended up running into.
And just kind of like
Oh.
looks to you.
I.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, you go first. Yeah.
Like he kind of like immediately like clocks Soren. Do you have bad news on you, Soren?
No, I would have left it. We're at like a celebration, right? Like,
Yeah.
I probably would have left it at the barracks.
Okay. He just like immediately clocks you and goes like, I have not seen your face before.
And I have not seen your everything before.
Deadeye, this is the new party member. Well, he's been around for a while, but new to you.
Oh.
Deadeye, this is Soren. Soren, this is Deadeye.
Deadeye. Wow. Hello.
And he just sort of like waves like his claw hand to you. He goes, what is his specifications?
I'm blue.
Dabu dee, dabu die.
Very good on his toes. Very great shot.
I'm a fairly good shot.
And at that, he kind of like walks closer to you and goes,
Oh, Jesus.
would you care to prove it?
Sure. We have this there's this game module here, and I believe we can do a multiplayer if you wish to do so.
Something a bit more hands-on is what I am thinking. As he like points off to like the axe throwing.
Oh, sure. I mean, I don't know how well I can throw an axe, but yeah, sure. Why not? Yeah, this is fun. We're having fun.
Good. I look forward to seeing your specifications in actions. I demand Shir'iven is put under the best protection possible.
Aww.
Great. Yes, of course.
Like he squints his like two like
So
eyes at you.
And as he goes over there, like I'll look over at Shiri and Raz and I'm like, what is going on? Who is this?
He was on our team ages before you joined.
I only met him once through that hologram message. Wow, he got decked out.
Okay, sure. It's quite a little intense.
But yeah, he's waiting for you at the axe throwing place.
Okay, yeah, no, I will join at the axe
He's
throwing.
all off. No bite. Don't worry.
Okay.
But yeah.
He's not going to like throw the axe at my head, right?
Nah, it's a hologram.
Yeah. The axe is
I'm still though. It's the whole principle of the thing.
But yeah. He like grabs one of the axes and goes like, care to make this more interesting?
It's fairly interesting already, to believe me.
And he like will plop 500 credits down between you and goes, make the throw not facing the target.
Oh, sure. I don't know if I brought that many credits with me. I hope. Am I supposed to like match? Does he want me to match that?
You'll just kind of get your vibe. It goes like, do you not have the credits to match this bet?
I mean, I do way back home, but I only brought 650 with me. I'll place down 500.
All right. And he goes like facing backwards for the target. And he goes, on the count of 3. And he like will sort of like rev up his arm. So he's like ready to like throw the axe backwards, but facing away.
Okay, I will like look back at the target and do my best to aim from here. Like plant my feet, really try and
Yeah, you can do your bonus action aim and like make the roll straight, because normally.
Okay, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. That is what I'm gonna do.
All right.
What am I doing? What am I rolling?
Just give me a straight attack. Yeah, like you can use your bad news for the shot since this is a dex thing.
Sure.
All right, I'll make him roll disadvantage.
I rolled a 1.
No.
Oh no.
Wow. Yeah. Even with the disadvantage, he like you sort of like as like you're revving to throw, you just go yeah, and like you accidentally throw it up in the roof, and like the axe is stuck there. And then he just like.
Shiri's like watching from the sideline. You're more used to guns. It's fine. Just
Yeah, I know. I know. I'm just worried he's going to deck me in the schnoz.
You'll be fine.
And then like you
I'm
see
screaming this. I'm like saying this to Shiri, but I'm like eyes trained on this unit.
Yeah, and
like ready to dodge a punch.
Yeah, but yeah, you notice like his arm is going like 360, like spinning as he like throws the axe. Like you kind of wince, but then like you look and see like the axe wasn't dead on target. It was like 6 or so rings from center, and then he could just kind of like his eyes just turn like because his head's all just one like cylinder, and then it just gives a yes. Deadeye reigns supreme, and like then he'll like scrape all those credits away.
So hey, hold on. Okay, what? This,
Powerful.
Before you take all of the credits, let's try this one. Let's. Okay, I played your game. Now you have to play my game.
Fine. Double or nothing then.
Okay. So I was stationed over there. I really quite enjoyed that game over there. Let's go over there and see just how well we do firing shots. Deadeye.
Let's. And you'll take him off to that little arcade area. Basically it's 5 rounds of shooting stuff. So go ahead and give me 5 d20 rolls, and we'll add your bonus to hit with bad news after that.
Okay. 5 d20 rolls.
Yeah.
5. Boom.
Ooh, okay.
Ooh, pretty good.
Pretty solid. Oh, wow, 66.
Bad.
Way to.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yep. And my bad news modifier is +8.
Wow, your lowest was a 17. Shit. All right, let's see. Wow. Deadeye was a little rough. Even with his bonus, it is not gonna help. But
just a smidge.
Damn.
But then he just kind of like slowly turns his eyes over to you and goes, "Fair and square," and like we'll toss the 1,000 credits back to you.
Hell yeah. I'll be like, just very good. See, you can rest assured that under my watchful eye, Shiri is incredibly safe.
I will. Your skill proves that. Well
and
done.
you had some really good shots in there too. Especially with that axe, the throw, that was wild.
Yes, not having ligaments to worry about is good for when I want to do wild shots such as that.
I see.
And then he kind of like walks over to you, Raz. Sort of like
he's just like staring up at this tall mech, wide eyes, just trying to keep his composure. Deadeye, right? I met you briefly when you were recovering.
That is correct. It has been quite a while. And he like sort of like will like bend down his long ass legs to like meet you at head level. And like he gets his claw hand and like tries to like hold your face a little bit and goes, "You have grown quite considerably since the last time we met."
Thanks. Thank you. Did you not touch my face?
I apologize. And like he'll like pull his claw back and he'll go, I trust the Republic is treating you far better than the Separatist way of life.
Much better. They actually treat me like I'm a person, not a weapon. Well, most people, but the people that matter, which are here. So yeah.
That is good.
I think the change was better.
And like he'll sort of like will pat your head. I am glad to say that you are fighting by my side. And when this war is over, I will be sure to pay back my debt.
Who is he talking to?
To to Raz still.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, you don't need to pay off a debt. We're on the same team, right?
It is the code of the Bounty Hunter Guild. While I am not still a member, or that is part of my life is behind me, I am still obligated to ensure that all things are even.
I see. Well then, I guess that's fair. I look forward to the day when we can fight side by side again.
As do I.
And like he'll sort of like give you a like punch across the arm.
Ow!
Apologies, I have difficulty maintaining my strength and regulating it in the arms.
I've noticed. You're pretty strong, though. I can see why you were drawn to Shiri so early on.
Indeed. I hope she has found a means of relaxing. Last time we met, she was in quite distress.
Man.
Well,
You called out.
I mean, this war is kind of stressful for everyone, even her, but we're doing what we can to lift her spirits.
I can see that. I hope the rest of your evening plots out nicely.
Thanks. You as well.
And like he'll go back to his 44s, guys, and like he'll quickly swipe like a plate of drinks for them, and like they're just having a good time over there.
Nice.
But yeah.
Aw.
Aw.
Boy.
But yeah, I'll say. Oh, go
I,
ahead.
just like this. Ah, what a good boy. And then I'm just like, I just wanted like to contrast with that, with just him, just like, all right, which one of you flashbacks is tuning my aiming peripherals? I need to school a one. I need to school a blue-skinned bitch. Bad.
Pretty much.
But yeah, I'll say. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah. Just like, I'll say Rez like goes up next to Shiri and just looking off in Deadite's direction.
Mm-hmm.
Never thought I'd see him again.
I wasn't expecting it either. It's good to know that he's doing all right for himself.
Yeah. You've made some good friends, Shir'iven.
I know. And she smiles at him, and then kind of nudges him with her elbow.
he smiles, laughs a bit, and nudges back.
But yeah, I'll say with all this in mind, we'll conclude like the first bit of the first month of downtime. Off.
Yeah.
Alright.
Soren, if you do want to do the thing.
Do the thing.
What? Okay. Okay. Does
The
anyone else
thing?
have stuff?
Nope.
Nothing that really can't. Like I literally told Kev that I'm spending my month with DGAG training, so that really doesn't need to be said.
Yeah, I'll say like we'll squeeze it in later, but like by the end of the month, like we're just doing this little thing. Yeah.
I see.
Yeah.
So throughout this month, Soren has been amassing credits. You know, whether it's most of it is through illicit means, or like gambling and stuff. Taking his revenge on 1313.
You hunt down all those kids that stole your fucking money.
Yeah, 13.
Damn,
Soren's
son.
revenge. Yeah, and at some point, Soren is going to at some point, Soren is going to. Ooh. Hold on. Okay, above table here.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Are y'all okay with Soren leaving without saying goodbye?
Excuse me?
I would be a little hurt.
Okay,
but
okay,
I mean,
cool.
no, but here's the thing. Don't let our reaction to it
take away from what you want to do.
No, that's all I needed to hear. I was like on the fence about it the whole time. So
Yeah.
so here then in this case, Soren is going to message all of you and say basically, hey, I'm going to need a little bit of help over in one of the ports here in town. Say let's meet there at this time, this after a meal or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Guys like have a little quick Dex's meal. Nothing, nothing too fancy, and you guys will eventually like meet Soren and like reconvene, meet up at this port with Soren.
So then at this when you all gather up, you'll see Soren in front of, I don't know, what kind of ship would be available to Soren for, like, say,
like over the month, I'd say you can
Yeah,
at
over
least
the
get
month.
yourself like a decent sized fighter, or like
Okay.
like enough for like 2, maybe 3 max people.
Okay, cool. And when you approach, Soren is just gonna be like, well, so I've been thinking about this for a while now, ever since Jakku. And you all know that I've been thinking of tracking down Sulia, and I know you will jump at any chance to do this with me, but I think deep down this is something that I need to do alone. You 3 have been so kind, so loving, at a point in my life where I did not think I knew how to do that anymore. And so I wanted to make sure that at the very least I got you all gifts. Now, I did consider just straight up stealing the Quicksilver.
Dick move, bro.
Wow.
That would have been
Wow.
wow.
I would have, at the reactions of everyone, I would have left you something comparable, just but
Comparable.
comparable.
Comparable for a ship.
Yes, but
I would have left an IOU.
Obviously, I did not do that. I've got my own little vessel here. I've been, so Raziel, all those nights I wasn't back at the barracks, I was doing odd jobs here and there to raise money for this. So, here, I'm going. I'll kick like a crate full of stuff. These are for you all to use as you wish. But for each of you specifically, I want to leave a couple of things behind. Stuff that I'm not going to need, and things that I really do think you could use. And I will approach Viper first and give Viper the wall hacks, the what's it called, the visor that you gave me, Kev.
Oh
that
yeah,
lets you see
the
through
X rangefinder.
X rangefinder. And then just go like, you are very much a different type of shot than I am, and I think you'd make way more use out of this than I ever could. Viper, you're so strong. And there are so many times where I wish I could have the same sort of conviction as you, leading your own squadron, being so unique among a sea of clones. Something that I strive to do myself. I don't want to be lost among the faces, the crowd, the people. And you do that in spades through your action. I felt that I just do that out of desperation. It's not a good look. I never had a brother. And you are the closest that I could ask for. Here, before I decide to keep it for myself, because it is quite useful, and I'll shove the X Finder into Viper's hands.
As he takes that, he just sort of like gives a soft laugh and just sort of looks over at him and just sort of like, I'll be honest, since we're exchanging niceties, oh, grieve me. I had a moment of... I was kind of jealous of you. You think that I'm got everything together. I'm kind of the same as you, just figuring out as I go along, but you're... I wish I had your freedom. Just being able to go about disease without a care in the world. That carefree wander. Who knows where we'll both be after the end of this war, but hope the galaxy brings the both of us together. And he puts a hand on his shoulder and just gives him a nod.
I'll pull. I pull Viper in for a hug.
He accepts. He absolutely accepts.
Thank you so much. Whispered into Viper's ear. Okay.
And he just like whispers back, just like, Godspeed, brother.
And then from there, Soren approaches Raz. Can I say that Kev, I totally forgot to do this with you.
What's up?
Can I say that I cleansed the Sith Falchion?
Make me a charisma check.
Okay. Charisma 23.
I'll say, yeah, you purify of its bleeding nature, and it is now, as you light it, it is now a white glow.
Okay. I will, and to, in front of Raz. Oh, Raz. Out of the entire group, you've known me the longest. And I know things were a little bit rocky. To start with, I was just so angry, and I wish more than anything to go back in time and give you that fair shot that you deserve. You've come so far, and you define yourself. Your past, your history, it is part of you. Yes, but you've more than atoned. I want you to come back to Scylla. And if everything goes the right way, you will have a seat, a house, where you can just do you and be you and yourself. And I'll look over back over at Viper. Us 3 brothers will rule the Myso house on Scylla whenever you want. Don't let this war beat you down. You're so young. There's so much ahead of you. And I'll light the Sith falchion, and revealing that it is no longer red and instead white.
Mm-hmm.
And I will collapse it, hold it out to Raz.
And he takes it. Just kind of ignites it once.
Yeah.
Before you he allows you to take it, he goes, he's holding onto it, you're holding onto it, and like as you're pulling it, he like kind of holds it. Now you do know, in order to rule the houses of house in Mandalore, you have to best be in combat, right? So he'll like point at his jaw, just right there, just and he'll point. I'll point at my jaw. Soren points at his jaw, and just go, just this. I think this counts. Just punch me right there.
And what he does is he's been listening to you go on about everything, giving him the Sith falchion. Tells me to punch him in the jaw. His fist connects with your jaw, but it's not a punch. It's like a how do I describe it? It's like
you just place it there.
Yeah, it's kind of like a place it there, like motioning that he's like kind of motioning his jaw under his chin, just kind of like a playful punch.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Just like a quick tap, like a...
Yeah, exactly. That's what he does.
And then Soren goes, "Oh my, I see. You have bested me in combat. There you go. That's your falchion now. You rule some house in Mandalore. I don't know which one, but it's yours now."
Well, I don't. Thank you. I'll be sure to take good care of this.
And Soren's eyes start tearing up as you are finding your words. But
yeah. And Raz is like, he kind of looks up. His eyes are starting to shimmer. When I met you, I didn't know what to think. I thought you all jokes, weren't taking anything seriously, but now that I've gotten to know you and your own struggles, I can safely say that I'm honored to call you my friend. And another brother I'd never had. You told me that you forgave me for what I did. And sometimes I don't think I've forgiven myself yet. But I want to get there someday. My biggest regret was what happened to Scylla. And I want to promise you that someday I want to go back and make it right. Give you your home back. Whatever it takes. And I'd love to see you there. Living your life in peace once more.
Soren will pull you as well into a hug, and I don't know. I think a hand is on the back of your head, just kind of like tapping there.
He hugs back. You've taught me how to loosen up. How to let go. How to not take everything seriously. I think you're rubbing off on me a bit.
I hope so. Without me, this party is screwed when it comes to levity.
Without me, your toad's going to die.
You're not wrong.
Don't be so serious, okay?
Kind of nods on your shoulder. I'll try my best.
Okay. And he'll release the embrace and just hands on both of Raz's shoulders, just quick tap on both of them, just okay. And
good luck out there.
Thank you. And then approaches Shir'iven.
And Scarecrow, I'll miss you most of all.
Fucking Christ.
Shiri, you... Do you remember that night on Ryloth? Where it was our first, like, actual real conversation.
I do.
That was the moment that I stopped feeling so lost. And it took me this long to understand why that was. The amount of love and care you've shown me, shown all of us, really. Shown D-Gag, even Obi-Wan. It's more than I had ever experienced in my entire lifetime. You've taught me that being a leader, it doesn't always mean being... doesn't only mean you are the one to call the shots. It means that you are the one that cares the most. You are the one that knows us better than ourselves. You saw me for more than just the jester that I tried so desperately to portray. I want you to have this. And Soren will reach in, underneath his shirt, pull up the necklace, and rip off, or yank off the Myso family crest.
Oh,
damn.
And take Shiri's hands in his and just go. It pains me so much to be leaving a sister in search of another.
I'm punching at air right now. Fuck.
I will return one day. So you can meet your other sister. So Leo will be so happy to meet you. And I... And at this point, Soren is, the tears have broken the wall.
Yeah, Shiri, like, as soon as, like, that little, like, first tear starts trickling down his cheek, she immediately places a hand on his cheek, wipes it away with her thumb. And we'll be waiting right here for you. I'm holding you to that promise. And she just pulls him right in for a hug.
And Soren will return the hug and just sob a little bit and just go, Job, you're all screwed. There's no jokes without me.
And as you're in that embrace, Recon sort of like comes out of your jacket and goes, "Objection, Master. You are not leaving me behind with them, are you?"
Oh, yes.
Oh, I see how it is, Recon. Like...
Correction. It is not against you. It is mainly against your droid.
Oh, yes, that's right.
Shiri's eyes are a little red at this point because she was about to cry. And it's just like she kind of like just sniffles a little and like, oh, real mature. She kind of laughs it off.
And Soren will just, that's right. Recon, you remember those messages I recorded, right?
Yes.
Well, you are going to be giving them in person. You should stay with everyone else.
What?
Recon, we talked about this. This is why I recorded the whole thing.
Counter argument, wouldn't you want to deliver the messages to your sister in person?
No, these are messages for the party.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, exactly. So, I know it's going to be very hard, but I want you to get along with R7. You have been such a help to me. You were there to listen and record, and you did it without any question, except maybe not so much recently. There was a lot more snark, which I hope you picked up from me.
Affirmation. Indeed. It was already programmed from my previous master, but it was reawakened due to your attitude.
So, looking at the rest of the party. So, Recon will be sticking with you, and we'll look over back over to Recon. Just stick with Shiri for now. They'll take care of you.
He just like slowly turns to Shir'iven and goes, "Begging, please do not have me spend time with your astromech. I beg of you."
You're going to have to get along. Recon, I want you to Recon, transfer designation protocol. Soren.
And you're gonna have Shir'iven be his new master?
Yeah, basically, if there's a point where like Shiri needs to say her name to transfer designation, this would be it.
All right.
All right. So when it's ready for the designation name, she speaks. Shir'iven.
And then just kind of looks. Jedi Master Shir'iven, acknowledged as master of this R3C0N unit. And then he just kind of breaks out of it, goes, and just kind of like, he just kind of looks a bit sad. And then he just like slowly hovers over to your shoulder, Shiri, and just perches there.
I'll take care of you, Recon. And I'll make sure R7 is on his best behavior as well.
And he just sort of like will slowly nod. And like he'll like wave, take out his claw hand and wave to Soren as he's leaving.
I actually didn't get a chance to say what I wanted to
Oh, do it.
say.
Do it. Do it. Do it.
I apologize. No, so like when this all happens, Shiri pulls back and she smiles at him. It feels like just yesterday we've met for the first time. And now I just look back at it and realize how much you've grown to be a part of this family, this team. I never had a brother. I never really had a true family when I was taken from the Order. Taken to the Order and left it. The only true sense of family I got was when I met every single one of you. Soren, you are truly a brother to me. I am so happy to call you that. And I can't wait to meet my sister when you're back. I'm going to miss you dearly. Please just stay safe out there and don't break that promise that you'll return safe and sound.
Soren's nodding at this the whole time. Absolutely. No jokes. Completely sincere.
Good.
I promise.
Shuri's pulling him in for that one last hug.
And with that, Soren will also pull Raz and Viper in.
Yeah, Raz will definitely hug as well. He's crying a little bit at this point. Group hug.
Yep.
Okay. Okay. If you absolutely need to find me, I'm first stopping in the Outer Rim someplace. I figure that's as good a place as any to start. As for the messages I left you on Recon, don't listen to them right away.
We'll take our time.
Okay.
You take care of yourself, okay?
Don't go replacing me with someone funnier, okay? Just and
please, that spot is reserved for you and only you.
Okay, good, because I will delete them from 600 yards away. We'll close the hatch of the fighter, and he's sitting in the fighter, just looking out the window at the family.
Yeah.
Out on the port pad. I don't know what it's called.
Yeah.
Landing pad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we'll.
He gives you a wave.
And Shuri waves as well.
And like, yeah.
Viper salutes.
Yeah, and Recon is waving as well, but kind of whispering in your Shir'iven and goes like, "Is it too late to activate my self-destruct?"
No.
Yes, Recon.
No.
And
then Soren's just gonna go, "Oh man, this hurt way more than last time," and we'll take off.
All right.
Yeah. As Soren takes off, Shiri smiles, makes contact with his face one last time before, she whispers to herself,
Farewell, Nera.
Nera, oh, he's running Fuck. That is. Oh, goddamn. But yeah, that is where we're gonna end tonight's session.
Ooh.
Fuck me. Why you gotta make me all sad?
You did this to yourself. You did this
You did this to yourself.
Yeah.
Emotional damage.
Damage.
Yeah. Oh, good shit.
Good
Woo.
shit.
Yeah. We will be off next week because
Yes.
life stuff.
Because we're recovering.
Yes, but
Recovering from emotional damage.
in the meantime, when we'll be back, we're doing a little special. We'll see if it's either going to be next session or the following, but I'm looking to do a charity one-shot, sort of it takes place in the campaign timeline as like currently, but as to what it is exactly, we'll keep that under wraps for the moment.
Super secret.
Yeah. But yeah, let's quickly go around and say our shit. I am Kevin, your DM for the past, present, future sessions, and yeah, you can follow me on all the social medias at KCoutoVA. If I'm trying to get into a rhythm of posting more campaign highlight moments, and still working on that VA grind, but we will any updates as far as all that, so you can just follow me on all those places. After that we have Christian.
Hello, my name is Christian, better known as Kappa in most online spaces, and I have had the distinct honor of voicing, being Soren, the shooty blue boy from Scylla. I would love to talk more about Soren and do questions and Q&A stuff now that he's left the campaign. I also wanted to leave it open-ended in case Soren does come back. So this is not the end of Soren. Soren just doesn't stop existing.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can find me on Twitter at the Kappa Chris. I post about nerdy stuff, TTRPG stuff, and all that goodness. I am on the podcast Roads Uncharted, the first actual play podcast set in the Genesis system by Fantasy Flight Games. New episodes come out every single Friday, everywhere you can find your favorite podcast. And new announcement, I can start talking about this now. I'm going to be on a podcast called To Be Movie or Not To Be Movie.
Ooh.
That is the letter B and not the insect.
Oh dang it! I was like, you got me excited.
I was like, is this a Shakespearean B movie?
No. It's a podcast where myself and Brandy Rose talk about watch and react to B movies and dissect them through the lens of through a critical lens, basically. It's a lot of fun. We have a bingo game that goes alongside each single episode, so you can play along too. We are currently recording season 1, but look out for that. We're hoping and to be able to stick to a schedule and start releasing episodes in June. So please check that out. I'm so excited for this. Yeah, and that's me.
Awesome. And after that we have Tati.
Yo, Tati here. I played Raziel. You can also follow me on the Twitters at Tati the VA, where I post voice acting, audio, D&D, nerdy related stuff. Still working on VO behind the scenes, but a new project was released that I provided the sound design and audio mixing for. The first episode of The 1,000 Deaths of number 13, an original motion comic that was put together by the creator of the webcomic 1,000 Deaths of number 13. So check that out. The cast did a really awesome job. Everyone, it came out super professional. Yeah, all applause all around to the creative team. Yeah. Besides Revenge of the Crit every Wednesdays, you can also check me out every Tuesdays.
homebrew campaign, The World of Eris, every Tuesdays at 6:30 p.m. PST via Orion VA's Twitch, as well as every Thursday we switched out Ghosts of Saltmarsh and Curse of Strahd at 7 p.m. PST via Dungeons May Cry at Twitch. So that's me.
Awesome. And after that we have Jinkles.
Hi, sorry. There was just like this loud bang that came from downstairs.
Okay.
I don't know what that was. It kind of scared the shit out of me.
You good?
Anyway, hi, I'm Jinkles. I play the lovely Shir'iven. You can find me at lovejinkles on twitter.com, where I post memes. I'm currently in the process of dubbing all of the Aaron Schmidt's Tinder Skitty comics, where I actually
Yes,
voiced
sir.
Skitty, which I'm very happy he has given me the honor in doing.
Awesome.
Yeah, other than that, the only other thing that I have to announce, so I didn't think I mentioned it, but I am the voice of Atsuki in Nekopara Bridge, and episode 2 was just released today, so please check that out. I
Yay.
retweeted it.
Hey,
Hell yeah.
nice.
Very
Fuck
nice.
yeah.
Hell yeah. And...
Sorry, I mean, fuck yeah.
All right, and last but certainly not least, as always, a good boy, Chiss. Jeez.
Hi everyone. I'm not sure. Did that clip in or?
You're fine now, I think.
Okay, no, I was trying to do the Yoda Lego death noise. All right, I'll try it again.
Okay, yeah.
There
Yep,
you
sound
go.
gate
There we
fucked
go.
up.
There we go. All right. Hi everyone. I'm Chase. I played Viper. You could find me over on at the Chase Beck on Twitter and on YouTube at Chase Beck. Nothing new to announce yet. Everything is still in the works. Play Kirby in the Forgotten Land. Great game. Wonderful game. That's all for me. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, yeah, and again, thanks everybody for coming by, new and old viewers. We appreciate the support, and yeah, it's nice to be on some downtime. Hopefully, we'll get a feel on where the war is going very soon, I think. But yes, for now, thanks again everybody for coming by again. Remember to stay safe, get vaxxed, get boosted, wash your hands. We love you all so very, very much. And remember, as always, may the rolls be with you. Good night.
Good
Good night. See ya.
night.